Alright, guys. Haven't popped the alchemist kit out since my parents died.
What the fuck?
Alright, guys. Haven't popped the alchemist kit out since my parents died.
What the fuck?
Alright, guys. Haven't popped the alchemist kit out since my parents died.
What the fuck?
Alright, guys. Haven't popped the alchemist kit out since my parents died.
What the fuck?
Well, with that being said, hey everybody, we're live, and the overlay is completely fucked up. So I'm currently sitting in Scratch's spot, and I'm just gonna move it around while somebody's gonna do the recap. Words are hard. Holy shit. Welcome back to Raen. This is the Monday group once again. This is two groups in the same world, Monday and Tuesday, and it should be fun to see what kind of madness happens across the groups. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? Subscribe to Twitch Prime. It's free, and it helps the stream. If not, then just hang out. That's cool, too. Sorry, we're a little bit late today. Blame Jason.
I'm eating some fabulous beans right now.
All right. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, obviously, and it'll be 6 to 9, like always. And we'll see what happens with that group after their fight with a Hydra last week. They lost a party member. So, yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, consider checking out the Twitch stream when it's live and join the chat and hang out with us in real time. Whoever's going to do the recap, do that while I fix the overlay.
All right, I volunteer. But I might have to take my finger off the button if Holden starts to yell. Okay, so day 6 or version 6 or day 6 or whatever, X marks the mapkin. We got to Lilton and immediately saw a cart, Yarwick's Bean Water of Waking. They were peddling coffee. We entered into an arrangement with them for them to spread the word of Aloran. I don't remember exactly the terms of the arrangement. We suggested the name Thunderbucks as our co-opted group name. And we said we're going to send some mail to Yarwick to really send that idea home. We learned that Joe is from Zisith, and Jackerson added that to his mapkin. Deck looked for a jeweler. We added some money to the party bank. We traveled to Helga's Goods. Yes. Sorry. Yes, we traveled to Helga's Goods. It was run by an incompetent store clerk named Mud. Wait a second. This seems wrong. Was that right? Was that the last session where Mud was the storekeeper?
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow,
we
that's
were
just so long ago.
Yeah, we were shopping the whole last episode. You're right.
Okay, so we did a little bit of shopping, a little bit of haggling, and then we found out that Helga's dead in the back and she was stabbed to death. Mud is complicit in the owner's death. Apparently he held her down while someone named Rizik did the stabbing and took a bunch of papers and left. And we get a clear identification of what Rizik looks like, and we decide to take it upon ourselves to go talk to him. But as we discuss the strategies, we go to talk at my temple. I suggest my temple is a quiet place to talk. We go in there, and it turns out that Rizik is the main, priest guy at my temple. Yeah.
It's Yizik with a Y.
Yizik.
I found we thought it was Rizik, but then I found out because I remembered it was Yizik as I saw.
I'm amending my notes. Yizik.
And it's a large minotaur instead of what?
Yeah, he's
I changed my note.
one horn cut off, one red eye, one blue eye.
Yep.
Correct.
So he turns out to be a pretty decent guy, and we ended up getting a side quest out of him that he will give us the deed to the store in exchange for us offing that one guard, which we already kind of half planned to do. We were going to make him part of our guard punishment scheme, which was our original quest. If you can tell, my notes are super disorganized this week. I'm sorry, guys.
My notes are 4 lines, dude. You're doing great.
My notes are up here.
I get an aside with Yizik. He takes me into my temple's basement where I get a personal religious experience with a person of my faith of Kalebna, who ended up blessing my ability to conjure weapons, and now I have the ability to conjure random weapons, which is awesome. So we did all that, agreed to the terms of Yizik, got the extra side quest, and then went to go figure out our room situation. So we went for lunch, and then I think we got rooms at the inn.
We did, yeah.
I think it was called the No Rats Here Inn or something.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a sweet name. And then we decided to head to the manor. We all thought we were yelling at the ghost, but we were just on the porch yelling at the ghost. Then we went inside, and Jackerson fell through the floor in the foyer. And once he was through the floor, he rooted around down there and found a bag of holding in the floor, which was awesome. I found a potion, and then I found an immovable rod, and then I found a suit of armor, and then I found another suit of armor. So we just started to loot the fuck out of this house. We just stole everything. We just took everything that wasn't nailed down. We ended up getting a breastplate, a half plate. Yogurt found 3 potions. Someone found 2 red potions and 1 of sticky black liquid.
Scrolls that I gave to somebody.
That's right. You did.
Might have been me. I'm just checking.
Yeah,
I'm checking my.
Arcane symbols is all I had. Other than that, we didn't know what they were.
No, I just have red potion glows when agitated.
And right at the very end of the session, Jackerson was like, "Hey guys, I got this bag. Check it out." And then he took it and turned it upside down.
Oh God, is that when we ended?
Yeah, that's where we ended.
That is where we ended at.
Derek,
Oh, no.
do you have the scrolls in your bag? Because it would either been Derek or Taylor's characters.
I didn't
If
add them
not-
to my inventory. I think we
Okay.
gave them to Taylor.
I thought so too. So just
I
have,
guess
have them,
yeah.
yeah.
What were they? Sorry, 2.
We don't
scrolls.
really know. Just
2
2
spell scrolls.
One of them, I think one of them had arcane symbols. My notes are
Okay. I'm
They both
writing
had arcane
scrolls.
symbols on them.
both. Okay, perfect.
I haven't consolidated with everything, but I do have 4 potions and 1 spell scroll.
That is correct. And a bag that you've dumped upside down.
Emptied.
Sweet baby Jesus, let's go.
All right. Okay.
You
well,
didn't.
with
You forgot one thing. I popped out of the floor. I actually destroyed. I Kool-Aid man my way through the Kool-Aid dude my way through the floor.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
get it?
yeah. No, well played. Yeah. So, Jackerson, right in the middle of the kind of destroyed manor, upends a bag, and inside of it spills all manner of things, covering the entire floor around you. You see tons of food. There's like 15 loaves of bread, maybe 30 ration bars, a couple full water skins. There's a keg. Several small pieces of jewelry. Nothing too ornate, mostly silver and gold, a couple platinum here and there. No valuable gems of any kind. A couple of spell scrolls, it appears. There's scrolls with arcane symbols on them. And an assortment of about 60 mundane weapons. Ranging from knives, throwing knives, hand axes, javelins, spears, swords, bows, arrows, crossbows.
Shit, if this whole mercenary thing doesn't work out, we could open a store and just be arms dealers.
Ooh, I call that one. I'll go over and start scooping food into my bag.
Okay.
I guess the bag did something. The bag held everything. I'm gonna call it the holding bag.
Oh, that's a good
It's a
name.
good name.
Pretty sure it's a bag of holding.
Oh,
Sounds
no, holding bag sound. Yeah, exactly. Holding
First-
bag sounds way better.
yeah, first one.
I mean,
Uh,
different places have different names for things, so I'm gonna
Are
trust
there any
you.
big axes on the ground or like big?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, a couple of them. Couple of great axes, couple of hand axes. They all appear to be mundane. Not particularly sharp, but I mean, you could sharpen them. Couple of them have chips here or there, as if it's just a long collection of weapons.
Is there a warhammer?
Sure.
This is where the DM just gave up for a second.
60 weapons, yeah, just fucking make some shit up.
Yeah, well, I knew exactly... Can't say that. I knew exactly how many weapons were in there, but I never did populate exactly which ones they were, so I just figured I'd just say, yeah, 60 assorted, and if you guys asked for something specific, I'd be like, yeah, there's one in there.
I'll pick up a couple more javelins then.
Cool.
Possible.
I refold the bag back, and I like the bag. The holding bag is awesome.
Should maybe put all the weapons back in. When I'm
Yeah,
trying to
sure.
Start putting shit back into the bag.
Can I pick up like 2 javelins?
Sure.
Or...
Yeah.
Pick out whatever you guys want. This is all. This is everything.
You might
We
say
stole it. It's ours. I mean, we claimed it.
You might say it's on the house.
Hell yeah.
So I guess we're looking for music, right? Or ghosts?
Yeah, we're trying to find a singing ghost or something.
How do I even populate this bag on my character sheet? Yeah.
You can just add, like, well, it'd be like 50 assorted weapons if you want. Just start going through the inventory list and be like, yeah, I want one of them, one of them, one of them, 16 of these. I really don't care because I figured you guys are either going to try and sell it, so somebody's just going to give you a bulk price and I'll come up with a number, or you guys will give it to the mercs and they'll use it for training or whatever. So I really wasn't worried about you guys, like, resale value and haggling and all that shit.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
Like, how burnt down is this house?
Scale from 1 to 10, like an 8.
Okay.
Like, it's bad, but it's not, like, rubble. It's rubble that hasn't fallen down yet. Let's put it that way. It somehow still has its form and its shape, but it just, every time you, like, step on wood, it creaks and splinters, and you get the impression that it could come down at any moment.
And then, how long was the last time, like, how long ago did we burn the house down? Like, a week?
Probably a week.
A couple
Yeah,
days?
probably about a week. Because it's usually, you know, a day and a half to 2 days travel to Lilton and back. Or Lilton, and then back. And then you guys did something else, and then you guys came back. So, yeah, it's probably been about a week.
Okay.
An indeterminate amount of time.
Nice.
Aww.
Oh.
Hi, Holden.
Big baby.
That was so cute. I'm gonna stick my head back out the front door.
Sure.
How far away is the guard? 'Cause, like, is it? I don't remember. Like, is it like talking distance, or do I have to shout?
Probably about 20 or 30 feet. But what's your passive perception?
Good. It is 15.
Okay. As you look out the door and you see the guard is standing there, he's kind of leaning against the wall at the end of that, like, half alley that is there. You see standing next to him, like, looking up at him and, like, talking to him. You kind of get the tone that she's talking down to him, which is strange. You see a young girl roughly around the age of 8, wearing a green dress that is clean and just a bit too big, carrying a stuffed bear. And she's just talking to the guard as you stick your head out.
I guess I would go up to them. I'll turn back. Like, hey, I'm gonna go. I just want to ask the guard something, because, like, if he's been posted here, I want to know if the music has been continuing, or, like, the ghosts. And I'm just gonna walk outside.
Okay. You walk outside.
As I get closer, do I hear anything?
You would hear the guard say, well, one of them's coming right now, ask them.
Oh.
And the guard
hello.
just kind of looks up at you expectantly.
Hi.
As you
Small
walk
one.
over, the little
can I-
girl looks up at you, says, excuse me, sir, are you a mercenary?
Yes.
My name is Taylor Guerin. I was orphaned just about a year ago. And I'm looking to hire some mercenaries for a most important mission.
Um, coin. I'm trying very hard to like fake an accent. It's like to the girl. Coin.
Oh, yes, I will give you all the coin I have for this most important mission.
Is much.
Yes, it's all I have. I've been saving for a year.
1 second, and I'm gonna pull the guard back towards the house a little bit.
Sure.
We'll be like, two things. One, like I want to go far enough away that she can't hear us.
Sure.
One, who is that? Do you know her? Did she just come up to you?
The guard just says, yeah, I guess she's been looking looking around for some mercenaries, and, word spread that you guys are here, so she was asking the guards, and they sent her over here because I was with you, and then she was asking me, and I told her she couldn't go in the house because it could come down at any moment, and I don't want a child's dead body on my conscience, you know what I mean? So,
really good point.
I was just trying to, keep her outside while you guys finished up doing whatever it is that you guys do.
How long have you been outside of this house on guard duty?
On and
like
off, about a
nightly
week.
thing?
No,
so
probably about 2 weeks, since the music was reported. And the strange happenings. And then
Okay,
the place
are they-
burned down when I was off duty one day.
And then since it's burnt down, has the music stopped? The strange happenings?
Yeah, nobody has heard anything since, so,
okay, thank
I
you.
don't
And I'm gonna walk back with a little girl, be like, I will be right back. And I just walk back into the house.
she just looks up at you and, crosses her arms, still holding, the stuffed teddy bear in one hand, and goes, I'll wait.
I go back inside. I'm gonna be like, there's a small child who's offering us a contract outside. I don't know what children around here can do for money or their perception of money. She said it's a lot. Also, I think we might have already fixed the problem.
I mean,
When
it's a lot
we-
of money. Let's do it.
When we put a torch to it.
Do we have any stiples about taking private contracts?
Are you asking the party or me?
Or the party?
Okay.
I guess we would all look at Bob,
Joe?
Joe, right? Who's been a mercenary longer.
Well,
It's totally okay if you want to.
I wouldn't have any problem.
All right.
I'm
I
kinda
might
broke,
have.
so-
Yeah, I might have pretended to not speak common very well, so someone else should. I don't know why. I was pretending to run. I was hoping to use it as an out if it got weird.
Well, we can go talk to her all as a group, but that way we kind of get the whole story. But the other thing you said was we took care of the problem?
Yeah, I talked to the guard outside. He said there hasn't been music or weird things happening in about a week.
Huh. So we burnt the house down and fixed the problem?
I think so.
Possibly.
I think so. I mean, look at that place. It's pretty shitty. We could stay here overnight if we want to be 100% sure, but our main man guard, I don't remember what his name was, outside, has been on and off most nights, and he has said that there's been nothing.
Well, did we ask if the ghosts were here before or after the fire was here?
Yes.
What was the answer?
Well, they started guarding the house when the ghosts happened, and then he wasn't on guard duty when we burned it down, and he has since then no longer seen them or heard them.
All right.
Do
We
know
could
how
burn down the
often-
rest of the... Sorry.
Do we know how often he heard them?
I think it was every. I'm gonna. I was gonna say I'm gonna stick my head back up. I don't know. I didn't ask that one actually.
Well, we could burn down the rest of the house to be sure.
Jackerson, when you were down underneath the floorboards, did you perchance see any like hidden ways down further?
Nah, I just got a bag.
Got it back. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take that as mission complete.
Well, we can stick around in town, see what this other quest leads us, and then if there's more reports, we can then just come back and investigate more. We don't need to solve this overnight. And also, do you think the guard is the ghost?
You know, I didn't actually touch him.
I got a question. I'm trying to remember. My brain don't think too well. Can we, if we get hired to be mercenaries, doesn't it have to go through the proper channels?
Oh, apparently not.
I just don't remember.
My
you can-
second mission.
You can just, take it on the side.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm yeah.
All my spare cash is going right back into Norma's coffers anyways, so it probably behooves me to go get more of it.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, I'll just eat the kid.
I'm gonna look at Yogurt and be like, I didn't know snakes had hooves.
What's a hoof?
Aren't you good with horses?
Yeah.
Don't they have hooves?
No, his name's Mr. President, not hoof. What?
I almost
Are
put
you
Pepsi
okay?
through my nose. That was hilarious.
Yogurt,
Yeah,
I can't tell if you're a genius or absolutely insane.
probably.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the first and the second option for Yogurt.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Well, once again, I was faking an accent for this tiny child, so someone else needs to talk to her.
Are you afraid of children?
No, I don't know.
It's okay if you're afraid of children. I just,
I mean,
It
I
seemed
don't-
like he wanted to have an out in case the things weren't going his way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a child, right? You can just push him
Yeah.
away.
I mean, I couldn't
Not
push
very
her.
hard.
Or eat the kid.
Also, couldn't do that.
But you know what? It's okay.
Of kid idea.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm also like, I have the Far Traveler background as well, so I'm like meant to be like. I was very tempted to put on a Swedish accent, but I didn't think I could keep it the entire time. Hello.
Snake Man, did you want me to go back down the hole that I just bursted out of and search for
Well,
a way?
It's not a bad idea if we take a minute and we all just look for, spare doors or rooms or stuff. That
Oh, I
haven't-
could break more holes open if you guys all want to come down here.
Shit, go nuts. Why don't we all just
yeah.
spend 5 minutes looking for secret doors?
Jay, I'm gonna start just ripping things apart.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
Oh fuck!
I'm good with these. I'm
And-
good with these.
I'm gonna need a D100 as well.
All right.
Cool.
A solid 22.
Yeah, not bad. It should have. Sorry, it should have
Alright.
been a save. Do you have proficiency in dex saves?
I do have proficiency in dex save. That's
So
way
it's a
higher,
25 then.
actually. What did I roll? Hold on a
22.
second. 18. That would have been 25. That is
25.
correct.
Okay, cool. So 25. Yeah, totally works. And a D100, please.
All right, I'm rolling the D100. Come on, 100. 91.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So you punch a hole in another spot in the ground or in the wood, and you just grab one of the 2x4s of the floor and just peel it up. And as you do, it dislodges one of the pillars holding the second story up, and it just immediately creaks. And split actions. What are you guys doing? Really quickly.
I'm getting out.
I'm jumping back in the hole.
Okay.
Now,
Oh dear
Out.
God, I'm getting
I'm
out.
jumping in a hole.
Okay. So 2 of you in the hole, 3 of you out. All right. Dex saves for those getting out. Real quick.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Okay.
Kill people!
Okay. Joe, you burst from the front door of the place, and your party members are nowhere to be found. You turn around and watch as the rest of the building comes crashing down. The rest of you After a moment of your ears ringing, you come to out of a little bit of a daze and find yourselves covered in soot and broken wood and just all kinds of manner of destruction, and take only 16 points of bludgeoning damage as the building comes down on top of you. All things considered, not that bad. You guys are, however, underneath a house that is on top of you now, so...
I was underneath it. Me and Yogurt were underneath the house to begin with.
Yeah.
You know,
you guys dove in. The other two didn't make it out before the place went down. So they are... you guys are, like, underneath the flooring. They're, like, on top of the flooring. Like, the flooring separates you two from them two, and then the rest of the building's on top of them, and then Joe's standing outside.
Wait, did I take damage? Did me and Yogurt take damage then?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody in the house took 16.
Joe, you're just gonna hear it. Oh.
I start using Mage Hand to push stuff away that's not immediately adjacent to me.
As long as it weighs less than 5 pounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna start digging with both hands and start calling out, "Guards, help, please!"
The guard runs over and immediately starts to help you unbury.
Can I try to stand up?
You can certainly try. Make a strength check.
So I guess the question is, there like how much shit is on top of me?
You're buried under a house.
Okay. Would I be able to cast guidance on myself, or am I pinned?
You're pinned, but I can say like your arms are like by your sides, or like you fell like this or whatever, so you can just be like, "Hey, you know."
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Check or save?
Just a check.
Yogurt. I think the house is on top of us.
Okay.
I can feel it.
Deck, you get to like a crawling position and then slowly try to stand up and just pushing with your back and using as much muscle as you can. You're able to dislodge what is probably like the front door and part of the wall and some of the staircase. And from the outside, Joe and the guard see this and will run over and start trying to dislodge like the wall and stuff and try and take it off your back. After probably about 30 seconds or so, they're able to dig you out.
Okay.
What are the rest of you guys
Jay,
doing?
would you say that there's a shovel and a crowbar probably in the bag of holding?
Sure.
Oh, I've got a crowbar.
I give the crowbar to Yogurt here.
Sure. How do you get it from your bag of holding while pinned under a house?
Oh fuck.
Here, I got this.
Okay.
I'll use Channel Divinity. Peer this athlete.
Okay.
Double my carry weight. Advantage on strength checks.
All
I'll
right.
just try and push my way over to him and unpin him.
All right. Make a strength check or athletics if you'd like.
20.
Okay.
20's good.
Yeah. With the determination that you could only see from somebody with a strength of will unlike no other, or a mother whose child is in danger, the sheer strength that Yogurt just muscles through as he crawls over to Jackerson and is able to basically burrow a hole through all this rubble to get over next to you.
Did I ever tell you you're a goblin?
No.
That's how you
but thank
dig?
you.
I'll say it in goblin too.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
I love
Hand you the crowbar.
All right, I'll start digging us out.
I got the shovel too. I'm gonna help.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
The paladin of the book just getting the log.
Scratch is just kind of chilling there as his mage hand is just pulling plank away, another plank away, another plank away. At the same time that Joe and the guard and presumably Dak are helping to unbury. They get to you next because you were the next closest to the door. As you guys find Scratch just laying there, just chilling, as like a board just mysteriously picks up out of nowhere and moves gently out of the way. You guys are like picking up a board and like, and then you see this one plank just go, but you don't see the actual hand.
Oh my god!
I strike with the power of faith. Not with actual strength.
Now that you guys are kind of like out of the main debris, you can hear a little bit of a conversation happening in a language you probably don't understand underneath the floorboards. The dialogue that happened between Yogurt and Jackerson.
Are you guys okay down there?
I'll say yeah, but in Goblin because I'm just talking to him.
I'm gonna. Do you understand?
Nope.
The guard just looks at you, completely deadpan, and goes, "I think they're dead."
Don't say that! And I'm gonna freak out and start trying to dig towards them.
He starts helping as well.
Very pessimistic attitude.
Yeah, guards don't get a lot of action, man. They got to keep themselves, you know.
I'll look at Yogurt in Goblin, and I'll be like, I think this is our destiny now. We're under the floorboards. I think we must live here forever.
I agree. We must now take on the moniker of Cave Goblin and wear it with honor.
What would you call me?
I would call you Yogurt the Second.
Oh, thank you for that title.
It is an honorable title. Wear it with pride.
Should we just dig down then?
Yes, dig down. Start digging down into the earth.
It's around this time that the guard and your guys' party pulls off part of the floor and reveals you guys digging down into the dirt.
What do you guys?
Wrong way.
You're okay, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. Just chilling. Nothing weird
just
happening.
me. It's me and Yogurt the Second right here.
I'm gonna look at Joe and be like, I feel like we missed something.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yogurt, you want me to help you down there?
Oh, yes, thank you, Yogurt.
We definitely missed something.
Are they speaking in Goblin still?
No, they're in common because you can tell because Lauren's accent changes.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
Oh god. All right.
We almost used to be. No, we can't talk about that. Next time we get buried under the house, we know what to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Our fate is sealed. Our path
Yes.
is set.
It happens, you know. All right, guys, how you guys doing? You guys doing good?
Besides a house getting dropped on us, I'm alright.
You said to burn it down more, so I just started punching holes in it.
Well, now it's in a nice pile for us to burn.
Yeah.
Maybe next time wait
Is it
till the
actually just
party's
a
out
big-
of the building. Oh yeah, the whole thing, like as soon as he punched it, it like moved one of the struts and that caved in, then the whole fucking house just went and completely imploded on itself. Like controlled
shit, that's
demolition
perfect.
style. Yeah.
So should we light it ablaze? And I'm gonna pull out my torch and tinderbox.
Is there like
Yeah.
how wait, hold on before we do this. How close are the nearest houses?
Yeah, so there is a tavern that you can touch.
Yeah.
Like it was attached to the building. On the
I
other
probably would've
side
said
is
that
like
then.
more shops and stuff because you guys are
Yeah.
in the middle of
Yeah.
one of the trade districts. And as you pull out your torch and tinderbox, the guard's just like, maybe not in the middle of town.
I didn't notice it was connected.
Yeah, it's fine. And it's already burned down once. Thankfully, the other buildings were fine. But, you know, if you want to burn it down, that's fine. Just make sure you let them know so their customers can leave. Last thing I need is like a stampede of people trampling to get out of the burning building.
Yeah, we pulled it down. It's fine. So
And you did well.
Are you here to stand guard for how long?
Well, I guess now I don't have to, because I was just here to make sure that people didn't go in the building, because it might come down. Now that it's down, I don't have a job,
Good.
so...
Sorry that I made you unemployed. That's
Oh,
fucked
no,
up.
I still work
Wait.
for the city guard. I'll find something else. They'll put me in another
Also,
post.
No,
wait,
you could be my apprentice cook right here. We need someone like you.
Oh, I'm really shit at cooking.
wait. How much would you take for wages to stay here all night listening for a ghost?
Oh, shit, like, 2 gold pieces ought to be great.
How about that? We can just leave him here overnight and then come check with him.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
You get it tomorrow, though.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Now,
Okay,
if
we'll
you
be
don't
here at
mind,
sunup.
give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Don't leave until I get back, and then you guys can go on your way. Right?
Wait, no, why do you gotta go?
Well, I'm just gonna go into the, like, right here. I'm
Yeah,
thirsty.
and talk to who?
I'm thirsty. If one of
Yeah,
you would
me
like to
too.
come with me, you can. It's all above board, my friend.
There's a couple internal problems with the guard systems, and I'm an inherently non-trusting person.
Oh, okay. Deck, he seems to be telling you the truth. He's an
no,
open
he
book.
just has a trusting face.
All right.
Man
If
looks
one of you would
thirsty.
like to chaperone me, that's fine. I'm just going right inside this building. It's a tavern. I'm just going to go walk around the front. I'm going to ask for a drink, and I'm going to come right back. Would any
Get
of you
yourself-
care for
We're
a
actually
drink?
staying in this tavern, right?
Yeah, we are.
No, this is
Here,
not.
ghost, just come
This
get
is
us.
not No Rats Here. This is a different
Oh.
tavern.
Wait,
This
why
is
didn't
the
we
one
just
you
stay
stayed at
this
the first
tavern?
night.
Because we might have burned it down, but we didn't know like pay in advance.
The guard
Yeah.
just goes, "Wait, what?"
No,
Don't worry
we
about
didn't
it.
burn it down. See? We're fine. But we might have.
I'm confused.
Oh, one more
Oh,
thing.
my.
I'm gonna try and
Every
reach
day.
up and I'm just gonna touch him to make sure he's corporeal.
You touch him, and he just kind of like looks at your hand, and then looks back at you, and just goes, "Hi."
You're not a ghost?
Not since last I checked.
Then you're hired. Where's that little girl?
She's just standing like 10 feet over there.
I'm going where the money is.
All right, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back. And he just walks back around the corner.
So 5 fully armed mercenaries roll up on this little girl and her teddy bear.
Stepping out of a building that she watched come down.
Well covered in soot and ash.
She just looks up at you guys, kind of like wide-eyed a little bit, and goes, "Huh, so you are mercenaries."
Cookie.
Sorry?
I hand her a cookie.
She reaches out and takes it, and just like dainty little bites, and like nibbles at it a little bit, and then talks to you guys, and she'll nibble every time she's not talking or answering a question. But she says, "I have been fortunate enough to find you. I am looking to hire some mercenaries for a most important job. I will give you all the gold I have in this world."
Okay.
These are my friends.
Hello?
We usually talk contract before we talk payment, because then we can accept based on the terms and danger, the risks, etc.
Right. I'm going to Zizith. I'm going to go to the Great Library, and I'm going to be a wizard. I'm going to learn all manner of magic and protect people so no others may suffer the fate my parents fell to. If I was there when they were mugged, I would have stopped them. Who did it?
Sounds like a superhero origin.
You want escort?
Sorry, Taylor. Yes. There are many monsters in the world, I'm sure you know, and I don't think I can get to Zizith alone. So,
Can you ride on a horse?
yes, I can ride on a horse.
Do you have a horse?
Unfortunately, no, I do not have a horse.
Oh, I have an extra one.
Do you actually?
Yeah. Keep it in my pocket. I'll pull out a tiny little book of sword guy. Yeah, here it is. Put it back.
I don't think that's what. I don't know.
Oh, it's a horse. I swear. I'll show you guys later.
I trust you.
I'm gonna take that at face value. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could ride on his.
Excellent. So when do we leave?
Well,
We have 2 contracts to clear up in town. One of them appears to already be complete. The next one we'll have to handle before we leave. We can follow up with our bosses by Raven, which will allow us to proceed from Lilton to Zizith.
Very well.
Do you have the money on you?
She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit and looks at you. Yes.
Then you don't have enough to pay us.
How much do you charge?
Guys, I wasn't prepared for that.
a lot.
10 gold.
Around this time, the guard comes back holding like 2 gigantic mugs, and he's just like, "All right, I'm gonna take my watch." And he just walks over and just sits down on the porch with his back to the completely destroyed building and starts slowly sipping ale.
I like him.
Oh, this is good to find.
Little girl just looks up at you and finishes her cookie and then kind of gets all the crumbs off of her dress, which you can see now doesn't fit her too well. It seems to be a little bit too big for her. Pretty clean, despite, the evidence that you can see that she lives on the street. She's not wearing any shoes. Her fingernails are kind of cracked and seems to be some dirt under them here or there. Yeah, she just looks at you waiting for the response to how much gold you want.
I mean, we can figure out based on a mileage system. What do you
With
got?
expenses.
Dental.
Right. Well, I'll need to know a number.
I'm gonna kind of like look at Bart and be like, well, I mean, should we do it? Very small child.
How many
Yeah, but-
days is that away? Would I know?
Probably
Like
about a week.
4?
Maybe 4. It depends on how fast you're going, right? You can probably do it in about 3-4 days. If you,
So it's like a week
push
round
hard.
trip.
Still resting for the night. You wouldn't get exhaustion, but that's like pushing your horses hard.
Hold on, guys. I got an idea. My brain working. Good, let's huddle up.
All right, huddle up.
Stand over there, little girl.
Okay.
Okay.
She
Just-
just steps back and waits.
I'm gonna, before she goes, I'm like, don't mind him. He's an acquired taste, and I'm gonna go walk to the circle of people.
Your
That's
accent
a taste we've all
changed.
acquired.
Yes, it happens. It's like a thing when I like you more or less. You start to hear what I actually sound like. It's magic. You might learn
Yeah.
about it from one of your wizard books.
I only have the ability to treat people who are beneficial to me and consider them to have value.
Hey, guys. I don't know if she's smart enough or wizard enough. I don't know what it means to be a wizard. But if we help her go to wherever she's going to read whatever she's reading and become whatever she's becoming, she could be our shepherd for a Lauren. She could be a figurehead, I guess. It would take some time. You got it. Hey, no, it's not brainwashing. It's just the right treatment.
Right.
Where your head is at, Yogurt Jackson?
It does
No,
take,
we're not in the hole right now. It's just Jackson.
Oh, okay.
It does take, but
Didn't
3
understand
or
the
4
rules.
days to get there. So maybe we make it take longer.
We also could just have, yeah, exactly, a nice relaxing journey. Where we,
Yeah, Snake Man knows how to put words into my head and make me think like that. So Snake Man just talked to her for a little bit. And good.
That's true. I don't actually need any money from this child. I was just seeing if she had any.
Oh, she's probably
you know,
poor.
she's probably hella poor. Her clothes don't fit.
I was thinking we should do it for the nicety.
No, you don't do
there's
that. No,
there's
you
a-
charge
there's a
her 1
saying.
silver. You
There's a
charge her
saying
1
back
silver.
where I come from, called pro bono.
No, mercs don't work for free. Even if she pays us just a copper, you cannot devalue us by working pro bono. We are a mercenary company. At
Yeah.
our bones.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But what if we say
Oh.
a really high number, but we just make her owe it to us later?
Oh my, yogurt.
I mean, that's just
Yeah.
basically a mercenary company. That's a genius yogurt.
Exactly. We'll be our own sub-mercenary company, and then she can make her own sub-mercenary company, and it kind of keeps going.
Franchising.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's literally talking about a pyramid scheme.
It's a mercenary group. It's totally different.
It's a mercenary scheme.
Yeah.
That's where you get the chalkboard and you draw it. What's this look like?
It's
a triangle.
It's a reverse triangle of success. Sorry, an upside down. It's a funnel.
Right, it's a funnel of
Funnel of
success.
Yeah.
I say in Goblin, yogurt, you amaze me.
Sometimes I amaze myself, brother.
But yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Snake Man was right. We take a copper, silver, gold, whatever she got,
Yeah.
and then I guess yogurt, you might have an idea where she owes us like 100,000 million billion gold. I think that's enough
I
zeros.
mean, that seems like a
It's
lot.
like a lot of zeros. Yeah.
Well, I only know zeros and ones. Anything in between that's kind of.
Yeah, I feel you.
And we're having a long journey with her, which will allow us to instill the values of Aloran, or in my case, Kalepna, depending on her.
both.
Yeah, maybe both. Heck. And
And then Jackerson the cook too.
Yeah.
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 So we're going to accept this.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, you know what? So we don't get in trouble by what I said earlier. I don't know what that thought was. I forgot already. But maybe it's not that she's just hiring us to help her, not as mercenaries.
I also like the potential of having a religion of both life and death.
And cookies.
If we can get that whole thing going.
There's a shape.
Run up on the
that's-
prayer.
It's like two teardrops next to each other, and they're in the shape of a cookie. You know, it's good and bad in the shape of a cookie. It's all of us together.
And a
Oh, it's
cookie.
perfect.
Well, you see my cookie? Yeah, the cookie.
I think if you look
Give it all
closely
up
enough,
for
you
the
can see
cookie.
it in what Taylor's background right now. If you look super close, you might see the symbol he's talking about.
All right, guys. That was my thought. I am completely blank now. I don't even know what I just said.
Perfect.
Good effort.
All right.
So
Top
What?
shelf.
We're all in agreement?
Yep.
Yeah,
what am I
so we need
agreeing to?
set a.
I
We
don't
need
know.
to set a number.
150 gold.
12.
I was gonna say 1,000.
That's a
Uh,
lot.
However many this is.
That's like 40. That's kind of a lot. You think a little girl can afford that?
I'm gonna.
Why don't you go talk to her, Snake Man?
That's a good point.
Yeah, you talk.
Okay. We're ready to discuss. I'm gonna
Okay.
bring her on over.
Okay.
Little girl.
Guys, I need you to back me up. Look intimidating.
One second. Little girl, I have a
will be
question
here
for
slowly
you.
Backing up to you.
The name is Taylor.
Hello, Taylor. Do you know what
Hello.
haggling is?
Yes, I've been told by my father it is a detestable and loathsome thing that people of low birth do when they come upon hard times.
Oh. Our price is 1,500 gold pieces.
Right. Okay.
Cookie.
Well, she kind of like reaches into her dress a little bit and pulls out a small money sack and then hands it over to you and says, will this do?
I will take the sack.
It is very light.
Can I open it?
You look into it, and at a moment's notice, you just glance in. You can actually see the bottom of the sack, and with a very quick count, looks like 14 gold pieces.
I'm going to look at her, and I'm going to be like, instead, we could follow a similar tradition as what the mercenary companies do. We could do a deal where you say, instead of our usual rate of 1,500 gold pieces,
Instead of our usual rate of 1,500 gold pieces. Now what?
What?
You said to say that. I said it.
Oh. Well.
She's got you.
She did.
Yeah,
Damn
she
it.
got you good.
Well, instead say you owe us 500 gold pieces and you could...
You owe us 500 gold pieces.
Oh, she got you.
Oh, you reversed it.
Man, that's twice.
Now we owe her.
That's impressive.
I'm
You get the
getting
impression
out-haggled.
like she is just staring at you and very deliberately listening to every word you say.
I'm just gonna look at her and I just go, no comment.
Cookie.
She just
I
like kind
handed
of
the
looks at
cookie
you
away.
and looks at the rest of you and takes the cookie from Jackerson and starts to nibble a little bit. Very well. How about this for an arrangement? You take what I gave you as a down payment, and let's say 500 gold pieces. When I can come up with it, I will send it to your mercenary company with your name on it.
I want it in writing.
Very well. Do you have a quill?
Yes. I have a quill and a book in my inventory.
Sure.
I'm going to write out the contract that we will provide safe transport from Lilton to Zizith, life, with not stipulating that we will keep her undamaged the whole time, but she will make it there, and she will make it there alive. And that we are going to provide a layoff on her debt until such time that she can come up with the money, and that money is to be sent to the Norma Mercenary Company, care of Deck.
Okay.
I say, what does that word mean? Safe?
That's
Stop.
not something that really applies to us.
Okay, cool.
She takes a couple of moments and reads through it. You can see that she is very intently reading the contract, including, what, some people might consider the fine print. As she kind of takes it all in, you hear her kind of very softly, like, reading it out loud to herself. She is very young still. And she gets about halfway through and then, like, stops reading for a second, looks you in the eyes and goes, "Your writing is atrocious."
Yeah, some people call it
hopefully
chicken
you'll-
scratch.
Yeah, it is very bad. Anyway, I see no mention in here of anything about Claudio.
Is that your co-pilot there?
She just, yeah. Your passive insight tells you, yeah, she's talking about her stuffed bear.
Do you have any luggage that goes with this?
I have what I'm carrying, and it's just myself and Claudio.
Claudia won't be extra.
Very well, but there is no provision in here about Claudio being safe.
Well, Claudia would count as another person, so do you want to double the contract?
She, like, looks at her stuffed bear for a second. Very well, we'll keep him off the contract. Reads it, grabs your quill, and signs with a flourish. You can see very good handwriting. Like, for an 8-year-old, like, damn! Your passive insight's telling you she's either, like, a scribe's daughter or, like, nobly born or something. That combined with how she's just presenting herself, you're leaning towards noble, probably.
Or a vampire.
Or a vampire. And she could have been alive for thousands of years and you don't know what you're fucking with. It's totally
Never
possible.
forget a vampire.
Never.
Yeah. Are we saying that out loud? Because I would just be like,
that's
can
all.
you
No,
travel
that's all
during
your
the day?
passive insight. That's all your
Okay.
passive insight.
We're all just saying this out loud to her.
She signs it all and then hands you back the quill and she says, "If you'd like, while we are traveling, I could give you lessons in writing, make your letters more better. Because right now,
Can you
it's
teach me how to read
atrocious."
better?
I could try.
I give you cookies. I have my last cookie for the day.
I do like cookies, and these are very delicious.
Remember Jackerson, the cookie maker.
Okay, will do.
Did you guys want to go and sort out that other guards thing tonight, or did we want to camp out and try and handle that in the morning?
What time is it? Okay.
It's early evening.
I think we should surprise them first thing when they're
Works for
sleeping.
me.
Okay, that's fair. I want to do one more thing with the house before we go. Little girl, do you have a safe place to sleep?
My name is Taylor, and yes, I do.
Okay. You will meet us in the tavern portion of the No Rats Here Inn on the other side of town tomorrow morning. We'll have breakfast together and come up with a plan. Okay?
Very well. I will be there at first light. She just
We
kind of
can-
like turns and then walks away with like holding her chin up and like totally acting like she's better than you and everybody else in the city. Like she's kind of got that like bearing to her as she walks off, carrying Claudio.
So we can handle the guards thing tomorrow. I'm gonna go trash that building a little bit more just to like really make sure it's all right. Because I don't need to use any more spells today, right? So I may as well just blow up the house a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I
I did-
figured,
Yeah,
ahead.
go for it. No, go for it. What were you going to say?
well, then I was gonna say we go to no Rats Here, sleep it off, then wake up in the morning, come up with a plan for the guards, send a raven back home saying that we figure everything's square and that we're heading to Zizith, and then wait for a raven back. Maybe, I don't know how fast ravens travel. Does anybody know how fast ravens travel?
Pretty fast. Hard to hit with a rock.
That is true. Would I know that offhand, Jay? Or did I have
Yeah.
to roll for that?
No, I mean, you guys have used ravens and other, birds to carry messages before. It's probably the fastest outside of magical means, but it's not instantaneous, obviously. That you have to allow for a flight. But the trained ravens that are used generally, unless they absolutely have to, will fly through the night without sleep. So faster than foot travel because they don't need to go through roads, and faster because they don't really rest. They sleep until they get their message and then they go. So to go from Lilton to Norma, probably a day, maybe less.
Well, we can just tell them once we're square and that where we're going. We don't need to wait for a message back. So once we handle our business, we send a message and then go, I guess. So anybody got any other business they want to do before we turn in?
Yeah, I'm gonna go by a Temple of Valoran at some point in time. I'd probably do it alone.
Guys, I want to let you guys all know something. I learned something being underneath the house.
Share.
Who's the healthiest person here that I can punch?
Me.
Well, it's not me.
I don't.
All right, Yogurt, just let it happen. Whatever
Yeah.
is going to happen, just let it happen.
I'm just
Okay, I
so
hate-
up.
I
Come on.
punch Yogurt.
Okay.
Do I have to roll or can it just hit?
taking it.
If he's taking it, then yeah, you can hit him.
I will stunning strike.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's why I said just let it happen.
Yeah, I won't resist.
Yogurt cannot move for 6 seconds.
Look it. See, when I was underneath the house, I learned that if you like hit certain pressure points, like I was reading the book and it was underneath me and then it clicked. I could punch somebody and they just freeze up like that. Like watch, I'll push them over.
He just tips over and falls onto his back.
That
It's
is
only
handy.
for a few seconds. See, Yogurt's coming back too.
Ah, wow. That was like a statue.
Yeah, it felt like the house was on top of you, huh?
Yeah. Like I turned
I'm
into
fucking
a
gonna-
house.
I'm fucking going to sleep now. Peace out, guys.
That was awesome.
That was solid. Good job, Jackerson.
Very impressed.
You hear from behind you, "Sweet! Pumpernickel and raisin! Awesome!" As you look back and the guard has pulled something out of a bag and is now eating a little bit of a loaf of bread.
Forgot I did that.
Yeah, I had to make it. I had to find a spot.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'll go walk over and stand next to the guard, and I'm just looking at this big old pile of rubble, right?
Yep. And he's just sitting there on the porch, and he kind of turns to you as like, pumpernickel and raisin, holding up a little bit.
Oh, no,
of
I'm good, thank you.
It's quite good. Goes really good with this ale.
I'm going to take the largest spot in the house, and with a 10-foot radius, I am going to just cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Okay. You see a lot of the building just kind of like billow out for a second and then just smash back into itself. Just destroying.
I rolled shit, too.
You see like parts of boards and stuff just go flying and disintegrating off in different, directions and stuff. Couple of pieces go whizzing past you and kind of clattering down the alleyway a little bit. A piece of a board hits the guard in the back of the head, and he just goes, "God."
Sorry about that. You listen for that music, okay? And if it's music coming from the tavern, tell us that too, because maybe somebody got confused.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do.
See you in the morning.
Yep. See you.
Actually, I will
Don't
give
forget
you
my
an
payment.
extra. I'll give you an extra gold if you meet us at the lobby of No Rats Inn tomorrow at daybreak when your shift is over. That's 3 gold.
You wanted to meet me here, though. Yeah, I'll meet you.
Yeah,
there.
I'm
It's fine.
changing my mind.
Sure.
Okay.
Like first light or like noon.
Your shift is over at first light, then leave and come meet us at No Rats here.
Do it. Done.
We'll be there having breakfast.
Okay.
I just saved us a trip, guys.
Very good.
I'm gonna go to the inn.
Cool. So, going to the inn just around the corner or to No Rats here?
No Rats here.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way through the town, you pass through the main square where you see a man is got a couple of scraps of paper, or not scraps, but sheets of paper, and he appears to be gently hammering in a nail into the top of one of the pieces of paper on a bulletin board, and then, he finishes nailing it in and says, "News!" and then taps the paper and walks on to presumably the next square.
Well, here you go, Jackerson. This is your first reading test. What does it say?
All right, let me look. I've gotten better at reading. I read the book now. All right, let's see. Hold on. I can read this. Give me 1 second.
Deep breaths.
Oh, I can read it.
Damn.
I'm copy pasting it for you.
All right, I'm not good at this public speaking thing, so if I'm stuttering or stopping,
Nah, you
it's
got
fine.
this, man.
Yeah, I got it. Just waiting right now. Hold on a second. It's coming to me.
There you go.
It's coming.
Words. I know the words.
It says that in the town of Eldrith, north of the frost wall, over. It's a 100. People were found dead in the Church of the Dream. They've been spreading the word about the Dream, and I can't read that word. It's proclaiming. They must wake up for this. Nightmares for weeks.
Pretty good job there.
Jay, can I paste it? Copy and paste it
Yeah,
now?
you can totally do that.
Yes, please.
If anybody's trying to put that on their notes, they're going to be like, something happened somewhere. Some people died, I think.
Maybe 100.
Hey, I'm playing my character like he's supposed to. I'm
That's-
doing it.
I
No,
appreciate the
that's
RP.
awesome.
There you go. You got here. You guys can probably read it better than me. What is that number? The 100. Remember, I only know 1 and 0.
Well, the zeros don't count, so it's just 1.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Yogurt.
Over 1 people found dead. Because the zeros don't count.
Oh,
I mean, that's technically correct.
It is over 1 people.
I don't know what it really means or anything, guys. So Snake Man and Holy Boy, it's on you.
I don't know where that town is. I've never heard of it before. I've only been to the Normaco and surrounding area.
Snake Man and Holy Boy is our puppet show name. It's gotta be.
I actually forgot your character's name. Like, I don't know in person what your character's name is. Jackerson doesn't know, so that is his go-to.
For the record,
Yogurt's
if you look
easy
at the bottom
'cause
left
it's yogurt.
of Foundry, all the names are there, like in the player list.
I know they're there, but I've been like channeling Jackerson, and that's just he knows him as Snake Man.
Right. That makes
Scratch
sense.
isn't even my real name.
Now we're just getting confusing.
Okay,
so, okay.
Jackerson's done. He's heading upstairs now.
For the stream, the note said, in the town of Eldrith, north of the Frost Wall, over 100 people were found dead in the Church of the Dream. They had been spreading the word about the dream and proclaiming they must wake up from this nightmare for weeks.
Do I know what god is the Church of the Dream?
Make a religion check.
Can I have advantage? Because
Sure.
reasons?
Yep.
Wow, that never works.
21. As a scholared man of the cloth, one would say, you are very familiar with many religions, and you
I also saw that.
you have no idea what the Church of the Dream is. It is not an official religion that you are aware of.
That sounds like nothing. Just Church of the Dream. Don't know what that is. It's fine. Just ignore that, probably.
Right. Okay.
No, I would tell everybody I don't know what the Church of the Dreams is. Being holy man.
I've never heard of Eldreth. Never heard of it.
Eldreth. Is that Spanish?
No, it sounds way, way up north. They said beyond the wall.
Beyond the Frost Wall.
Beyond the frost wall. That's way up.
Would I
Up
know
at the-
anything about a frost wall, maybe?
Make a history check.
Jackerson, you're going to want to add this to your mapkin.
Coming?
Oh, does the map can reach that far?
He did by paper,
Uh,
too.
There it is. That was right.
I stop at the top of the stairs. What? Okay, hold on. I'll turn around.
Frost Wall, as far as you know, is a mountain range. You don't know where it is, but yeah.
At the top of your wall, there should, top of your mapkin, there should be a little line and then a dot behind the line, and that's going to be Eldrith.
Okay, hold on a second.
But put it really high at the top, like almost at the very top.
Okay, done. I'm gonna paint this soon. So just my napkin is just for like it's called a prototype. Ooh, that's a big
Visually.
word.
It's a really
That's a
big
huge word.
Yeah, I read prototype in the book. I grabbed my book out. Put it back away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm good.
I think that's the craziest thing I've seen all day.
That I have a book or my napkin.
The prototype thing.
Oh, yeah.
This seems like this could be a problem. Didn't they say that there was some kind of tower being built in the north of the Normaco?
I don't think it was that far. Wasn't it like,
No, it was within eyeshot, wasn't it?
yeah.
It
somewhere
was
here?
over here, but like between probably here, somewhere between the volcano and the cave.
That seems like somewhat pressing danger. I don't know if we should be just bailing to Zizith without knowing.
I
But-
think we're,
We can check on it when we come back.
Only 8 days ish.
Possibly 2 weeks, you know?
Possibly, yeah. It's a round trip.
I mean, we have horses. We can go pretty fast.
Yeah.
That we can.
It's true, we could go faster on the way back, most likely.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we all just go have a beer and talk about how we can fix the guards?
Hell yeah. Oh, remember I got a big keg in here too?
Drinks are on you.
Drinks are, yeah, on me.
In you?
They're literally, no, that's weird. They're on me. I have it. You see the bag? It's on me.
Just check.
Bag's not in me. No.
What's the floor plan look like in the No Rats Here Tavern?
It's a very, very basic inn. As soon as you walk in, there's a couple of tables off to the sides of the room. The middle is left kind of open for dancing or anything. If people wanted to get up and dance, they totally can in the center of the room. At the far end of the wall, there is a bar, and then behind the bar, there's a door that goes into the kitchen and stuff. And just off to the side, you can see there's a staircase that goes upstairs to the second set of rooms.
Okay, we definitely want the spot where the gloomy rogues sit, you know, when like the hobbits
Right.
come into the tavern and there's Aragorn in the corner smoking a pipe in the dark in the tavern. That's the spot we want to sit at.
You want that corner? Got it. Okay.
Where there's light, but there's a wall, and then this whole place is casted shadow.
So it's basically if you're walking in and you look at the wall and then the kitchen's over here, you want this corner over here because that way when it opens up, the light won't reveal there. And
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, we don't want anyone eavesdropping.
Yep.
Hey, Joe. Can you get the keg out? Like, it's fucking heavy.
I'm in the bag of holding, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you put your hands in the bag of holding and think about the keg.
I'm alright, thinking about the keg.
Okay. Yep.
Keg?
You pull out a very large keg. It is not a mini keg. It is just a regular full-size keg. But you're strong enough, you just pull it out.
Alright, I'll pull it out with one hand and just slowly, gently place it on...
Fucking
the
strong
table.
man.
Does it have like a spout at the bottom, or...?
It doesn't have a spout at all on
No
it
spout?
currently.
Okay, then I'll put it on the ground.
And it feels to be roughly 55, 60 pounds. It's a big keg.
It's just a full untapped keg.
As far as you know.
So, can you open this, or...?
Oh, yeah, I got some tools. I learned how to do it. It's really cool. Watch. That was me.
Yeah, sure. So you
Solid,
tap the
my
keg. Sure.
All right, guys, we need some cups. Wench, we need some cups.
Are we allowed to bring our home booze?
It's fine. It's fine.
The bartender
Yeah.
walks
Yeah.
over and brings you a couple of cups and sets them down on the table.
Didn't we pay for,
I give them.
all
I
the
actually
pizza
have
as well?
gold.
Yeah, we got a meal with our thing.
Yeah,
we're-
so I don't
yeah.
think they really care.
They don't.
Yeah,
they don't give
that's a
shit.
good point.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I learned it's pneumatic motion.
Okay. So you tap the keg and you open the spigot, and a very thick white liquid slowly forces its way through the spigot into your cup. It has the consistency of, well, butter.
I have brewer's supplies. Like, I'm proficient with them. Can I do a
Sure.
brewer's check to make sure it's drinkable?
Sure.
What?
Make
A
a
wisdom with.
survival check, I guess.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm proficient with it.
Cool,
17.
You can actually have advantage.
Oh, let me see
Yeah.
if I get more than that. Hold on. I gotta.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Jackerson, you pour that out and you into a cup. You grab your cup, you bring it up. Smells familiar. You've
Oh, you guys
definitely
could
smelled
fucking-
this somewhere.
You guys can drink it. It's good. It's good. I don't know what it is. It just. Oh, it smells good. Here.
Yeah. Once you taste it, you'll know.
All right.
I'll drink first, just like hesitantly, but I'm drinking first.
Cool.
Wait, stop.
Yeah.
I'm immune to poison. I'll go first.
Okay. So it's
All right.
just about to touch his lips, and you grab the cup.
I'm gonna take the first two because I don't want my party mates to get poisoned.
Sure. So you take a sip. again, it is a thick consistency. It hits your lips and immediately gives you like a kind of a slick feeling on your lips, and it's just a not very good flavor. You're drinking butter.
This is butter.
Oh.
Why do you have a keg of butter?
No, it was in the bag. Don't. Oh, it's butter. That's
It's
so
butter.
hard to get.
Well, yeah, but
I think I can improve my cookies.
Dip the cookies in it?
I physically can't do anything. It's basically me making my cookies go from 2 temp hit points to 3 temp hit points. Guys, I need to figure this out. Tomorrow, I think I'll have something good for everyone.
All right, I can't wait.
Do you have
I'm gonna-
ale or?
Oh, no, it was just fucking butter, I guess.
60 pounds of butter.
I'm gonna go up to
That's
the
so
bar.
much butter.
They churned the butter and then it was stolen by whoever has the bag of holding.
He just kept butter in a bag.
I mean, you don't know, but when you find out why, it's gonna make sense, I swear.
I'm sure it will.
Or it
Now,
won't, and
60
it'll
pounds
be
of
funny
the
as
butter
hell.
keg.
All
It's
right,
either
guys, I'm gonna
it's
need.
either gonna make sense, you guys will have that aha moment, or it won't make sense, and everybody's gonna lose their shit.
All right, let me
Oh.
untap this. Let me fix up this keg of butter. Hold on. That can you put it back in? Can you put it back into the bag?
Me? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
wait, no.
Joe, I'm
I-
sorry. I'm
I
sorry, Joe.
I went to the
Wait,
bar.
I was gonna say I'm not
Oh,
gonna be
okay,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Deck.
want to watch Deck try to put it back in.
Oh, I'm not there.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yogurt here. I'll hold it down further. Can you help me out here?
Yeah, I'll try and push the keg up into it.
Make a strength check.
Hairless athlete.
I've already used it today.
Okay, yeah, 10. So you climb up onto the table, and you just muscle it down off of the table as Jackerson's kind of holding the mouth of it open, and it just kind of like plops into it, and he just closes it, and it's in there.
All right.
10 points.
Yep. Don't worry about it. I knew it was butter the entire time I was testing you guys.
Do we
Meanwhile, Joe at the bar.
I'm gonna get 5 pints of
Sure.
whatever they had their ale of.
Yep. Okay. So the bartender's like chatting you up as you're at the bar waiting, and he's just pouring, and he's like, "So have you guys been in town very long?"
About a day.
Oh. See any good sights?
No,
Did you come for work or pleasure?
you're asking a lot of questions.
I'm just trying to get the lay of the land here.
Oh, by the way, only 4. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I'll drink this one.
Ah, perfect. Thanks. I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab them and quickly walk away.
Yeah. Just like before, it is very well watered ale.
I'm gonna go walk over and place them on the table.
Cool.
Feel free if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I need to wash the taste of butter out of my mouth.
It's fine. It's good butter.
I would have preferred poison, to be honest, if I was drinking it.
Oh, after I get done cooking it, though, it's going to taste good.
That's true. That
How
is
would
true.
you know if it's poison?
I think I have a pretty good taste for it because I can generate poison with my face.
So just like, oh, okay.
So it's like, it'd be familiar. Or I think it'd feel familiar.
Would
At the very
it
least-
tastes like you're like we have spit, you have poison.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
It tastes like my own spit, and I'd be like, "Wow, this tastes like backwash," and then I'd be like, "Oh, fuck."
Poison.
Exactly.
Weird.
Anyways, we got a guard thing to. I'm gonna look around the room to make sure. Is Deck back at the table?
What is Deck doing?
I was going to find a temple.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah. So he's gone. Yeah. So he's not in here.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can drink and brainstorm, and then we can present our ideas to him later.
Yeah, I hope that there was a rule I used to know. It was a rule in the temple. No, fuck it, I don't remember what it is anymore. Split something. Don't split something. It's fine.
As you guys
Go
are having
your
this
own ways.
conversation, you hear the very small, faint sounds of like small feet running across wood. Like just a lack of a better term. It sounds like a rat running across the floor. As you guys kind of like quickly glance around, trying to identify where that sound comes from, out of like the darkness, you see a small figure on 4 legs with a tail just sprint across the room, snatch something up off the ground, and then you just hear from the corner before the sound of flesh tearing.
Good kitty.
I instinctively hold Pete. Don't be scared, Pete. I won't get you.
I forgot you've got Pete with you. The bartender just goes, I'll get him. No rats here.
Yeah, no rats here.
I'll look over to Yogurt. Okay, I'll look away.
Okay. We'll take our break here because I imagine there's going to be some stuff to do at the religion place, and we will pick up after the break with Deck's adventures at the Church to Alorn, and then figure out what they do once the group gets back together. So stream, we will see you in 5 to 10 minutes. Go potty break and watch ads for a minute, or better yet, go potty break while I play ads for a minute. That way you don't have to watch them. We'll see you shortly.
It was just so funny because I would be like, most of the time I'd be looking at my sheet or something like that, but the occasional time when people are talking to me and I'd look at them, I'd hear the sounds and then I'd just see. And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, with that, welcome back, stream. Twitch Prime or something. Anyway, so
Nice.
the
So
party
excited.
is hanging out at No Rats Here Inn in Lilton, and Deck has gone on his own to head towards the Church to Aloran.
Yeah.
Not particularly hard. You've been there within the city, so you make your way there. And, yeah, as you enter, one of the kind of priests greets you at the door and says, "Welcome. What can Aloran do for you?"
Oh, I guess it's more what I need to do for Lauren at this point in time. I'm Deck. Hello.
Hello.
Can I get a holy symbol? It's for a friend. Just out of curiosity.
Right.
Like preferably a necklace. Or like a...
But do you not have one?
No, it's not for me. It's for a dear, dear friend of mine named Yogurt. I have mine right here, and I like pull mine out.
Okay. He looks at it and feels it for a second and goes, "All right. Yeah, just stay here and I'll be right back."
Fantastic, thank you. At this point in time, is there like an altar or something to pray at?
This is like the main foyer. If you go through like the big double doors behind him, you can make your way to like the altar where all that is.
I would go to the altar.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way in, and you can, as you enter, you see him just stepping out to a side room in the back.
I would go pray at the altar.
Cool.
And I would start off by saying, "Hey, Aloran, if this gets to you instead of Thunderborn, do you think you could, like, pass me along?"
Okay. After a moment, you just hear, "Hey, it's me. Hey.
How's it going up
Hey.
there?
You know, just, well, I guess you don't know.
I don't. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of chaos, you know. I was going to say, you know how it is, but you don't.
So I've
Yeah.
done some spreading of the word down here. I have a couple people who are ready and willing to serve Aloran.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I wondered if you had thought any more on, like, you know, last time we spoke, you said you might have something you could do for me. Is that still on the table? Still happening?
Sure. Well, I spoke to Aloran, and he gave me his blessing. So, I guess I can instill mortals with power now. So that's cool.
Really cool. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Do I get
well,
to be your first?
Yeah. And probably only. There's a small side effect.
Oh.
But don't worry about it. It doesn't affect you like at all. It's not a big deal.
What's the side effect?
Well, I can only be bonded to one person at a time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And there's more, but it's fine print. Doesn't matter. Really small stuff. Don't worry about it.
Am I able to insight check during a prayer?
Sure. Make an insight check.
Oh, damn it.
Seems to be telling you the truth.
But you know you can tell me anything, right?
Sure. Yeah. When it's relevant, 100%, I will let you know.
Do you like need anything from me? Like, what do I need to do for you?
You know what? Just stay true. And I think things will be fine.
So I
yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I don't know if you know what kind of power you instill yet, but I saw a friend of mine. He has this thing where he can, like, summon weapons in and out of
Yeah,
state.
that's a big part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. I mean, that's
Interesting.
most of it, really. I mean, there's also some magic and some other stuff, but most of it is the weapons. Yeah.
so if I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
In my travels, I've discovered this, and I kind of put the bow on the altar.
Sure.
It seems to be quite powerful. I don't make
You just
much
hear
use
like
of
a
it.
you know I can't see you right now, right?
Oh, that's fair. I
So
didn't
I don't
actually
know
think
what
about that.
this is,
Oh,
but
it's a bow.
oh, a
It's a
bow.
magical bow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you use bows?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You think we could do a little? I've learned a wonderful thing down here called haggling.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that when I was traveling with the group for a little while. They were really good at it. They
I seem
haggled
to
their way
be-
into houses. They haggled their way into bread, and then bread houses. There was poison at some point too.
Is that why we always eat bread?
Well, I mean that's part of it.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Okay, well, it's a magical bow.
Oh.
Do you have some use for it up there? I don't know. Maybe
I mean, no. I
you
mean,
could.
I could shoot some clouds with it, I guess, but nah.
Well, if you could think of any use for it, let me know.
I mean, do you not know anybody that could put it to use down there? I mean, even if
No,
they're
we're all-
like hunting deer or something, that would be a net
We're
positive.
all kind of
wouldn't
like sword people. Yeah, I'll just hang on to it. No worries.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
mean,
thought.
maybe find a poor farmer and like spread the word of Aloran and be like, "Here's a gift from the gods."
Shit. Huh.
Well, I mean, preferably you wouldn't give them shit. You'd give them the bow, so they could hunt for food. And maybe if it's a really good bow, they hunt for a lot of food, and then they end up building an empire of food and opening a house with food in it under Aloran's name. It comes full circle.
I never thought of it like that. You are so
Me neither.
wise.
It just came to me.
I see why he entrusted you with this power.
I still am unsure about that, but he's busy, and he just said, "Do what you think is best." So, yeah.
Well, good luck.
So, what?
Let me know if you ever need me.
Just curiosity's sake, what kind of weapons do you like, if not a bow?
Like I've just found this thing. It's a warhammer. I'm pretty
I
fond
still
of
can't
that.
see you.
Oh, well, fair. I keep forgetting. It's a warhammer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it seems
cool.
pretty good. I don't mind a good sword as well.
Right? Yeah. No.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, as part of this link, you're going to be able to summon any kind of weapon, whatever you think of in the moment. You can just, and it appears in your hand with like radiant magic energy. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
I should tell you, there are some people out in the world that have this power, and they get their power from like evil forces or less than good forces, let's say, and they like put hexes on people. It's kind of similar to that because I lack inspiration, and I see Kalepna and all the others doing these from time to time. So basically, I'm gonna do that. But instead of being like hexes, we're just gonna like call it something different. Like,
Okay. We'll think of something together. I'm sure it'll be okay.
like good hexes, like gexes or something. We'll workshop it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Please not Gexes.
We can workshop it. It's fine.
His Gexblade's curse is a lot to say.
That does sound like a lot. We'll work on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fantastic. If you ever need to talk to me or have any more relevant information, let me know. I'll send a quick hi every night, and if you ever need to chat, let me know.
Yeah, no, we'll talk soon for sure. Sure. Yeah. Cool.
Good chatting, buddy.
Cool. Yeah, you too. I'll see you real soon.
Yeah. Oh, like real soon? That's really exciting. Cool. Have a good one, man. And
There's no response.
I'm gonna hang up. Like,
Okay, you hang up the call with your deity. Yeah. You are alone in the temple. After about a moment, maybe like 2 heartbeats goes by, and you just hear a I didn't want to interrupt. Here's your holy symbol.
Thank you so much. Have
You
a
seemed
blessed...
like you were in the middle of a thing.
Eh,
You're just talking to the wall, and
yeah.
it felt
It
like
happens.
a two-way thing, but I couldn't hear anything, so it felt rude to...
I imagine I was speaking celestial, eh?
Probably. It's up to you.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for the symbol.
Yeah, well, no problem. We have many more, so if you gather more followers, Aloran could always use the help. Let's put it that way.
That's the point. I also started I thought of something interesting for you as well.
Mhm.
I'm franchising with someone who made juice from these beans that makes you very energetic.
You're
I've
talking
decided-
about the magical bean water of waking.
Yes, but we've
yeah, I've had
potentially
some of
we're in a deal to rebrand it called Thunderbucks, and I was
Oh.
thinking selling it out of Aloran's temples because he's the god of life, and these
Ooh.
things give you life, and
Ooh.
it's a deal in the
ooh,
work.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Hey, no, that sounds great. The only qualm I have is with the word sell. We don't sell.
It's a non-profit. You just have to cover your overhead. That's it.
Right. But we don't have overhead.
Oh, well, if you can get. Well, okay, fair enough. I'll come back to you I'll circle back on this one.
Right. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Anxious to hear what you come up with.
Cool. I go back to the party. I
Okay.
think there's someone at my front door.
Okay. Eventually, Deck makes his way back to you guys as Taylor's, off dealing with that. Let's not RP him right away until he gets back. But you guys are drinking, presumably? And when he gets back to his desk, we'll say that's when he walks in. Cool.
So guards,
Yeah.
they're taking bribes. Originally they were answering to that other guy. That
Yeah.
guy I hate. I named my horse after him.
Yeah.
Blaric Arrowin. Okay, so they were originally collecting for him, but now I think they're probably just filling their pockets, which means we can either straighten them out and provide the city with reasonable, good, reliable guarding service, or
Around this time, Deck walks into the room and joins you guys.
we threaten them to take a portion of the bribes for ourselves.
I hand Yogurt a symbol.
Oh, what's this?
I got this for you. This is a Lauren.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Hi,
welcome.
Lauren.
No, it's a symbol of a Lauren. I'm sorry. I need
Oh.
to work on my common. It's not
Yeah, I could use a little work.
it's not my first language. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
appreciate it. I'll put it on. Read out.
He's becoming Benny. All right.
How was your night?
We drank butter.
Oh,
I mean,
That's
you
awful.
you drank butter.
Okay, I drank butter.
why would you do that?
It
Well-
seemed like the right thing to do.
There was a keg of it. Yeah. I don't ask.
Do you have any more?
Butter?
What?
I've never had what you.
Why?
I'm allergic to dairy. God damn it! If I'm not gonna live through this character. I just want to taste.
I'll like kind of see if I can grab a little bit of the butter out of the bag of the keg of holding.
Well, it's in the keg.
You just think butter, and it just comes out in your hands.
I mean, you think
Yeah.
butter and nothing happens.
Yeah, nah, we're gonna have to wait. Oh,
You'd
Give
have
you
to
one of
pull
my
out the
butter
keg
cookies
and
tomorrow.
then-
Oh, okay, thank you.
yeah, you can have one of my new butter cookies.
Sounds delicious. I'm very excited.
No sweat even.
I'm gonna sit down beside Scratch, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey,
Hello.
want to see
Hi.
something fun?"
Always.
And I'm just gonna summon a dagger in my hand.
You see a flash of light, like a radiant yellowish light, similar to Taylor's walls right now, as it forms into a dagger.
Cool, right? You know how earlier we were talking about like the whole life death thing?
Dak,
Yeah.
Dak,
Yeah.
in your head you hear, well, that was sudden.
I'm gonna look up.
Why are you looking up? I'm over here.
Who? I'm gonna look over.
No, not there. In your hand.
I'm gonna look at the dagger.
Yeah, one of the side effects. This is what I was talking about.
Can I?
I'm a dagger now.
Can anyone else hear
Nope.
it?
Now you're looking at you're looking like a crazy person just looking at your dagger while sitting at the table.
Well, so I have a question
So
for you then.
Are you like a diabetic? Do we need to get you butter?
No, it's fine.
What's butter?
If I dismiss you, what happens?
I go back up.
Dismiss.
What do you mean
gone.
dismiss me?
Sorry.
You
I was
just
talking-
let go of the dagger and disappears.
Shit. I was talking my dagger. It's not what I was expecting.
Wait, you talk to your weapons?
Oh, you do that too, now?
That's a little
Nice.
weird.
I've seen you talk to your spoon. What are you talking about?
It was encouragement.
I mean, I talked to my great axe when I sharpen it too, so.
Am I the only one that doesn't talk to their weapons?
I'm just picturing Joe sitting there with a sharpening stone on his axe, just being like, "Yeah, you like that, don't you?"
Oh yeah, you take that.
It was a dirty axe. Fuck.
Sharpen all that dirty off.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, my
Sorry for that.
weapons don't talk to me though. That's
I mean, it's
that was
technically.
cool though. I saw a flash of light.
Yeah, I guess I'm summoning like my best friend to come fight for me.
It's kind of rude to even ask him to come.
Honestly, I didn't know this was gonna happen. I'm gonna have a long conversation with him later about it.
Wait, so your friend's a dagger
Well, I mean,
that you summon?
technically he's nothing, and then
Wait.
he became something, and now he
Is your
just is.
Is your friend imaginary? I had an imaginary friend once too. Don't worry about it.
I'm just having existential crisis now. Just be like,
You know what? It's fine.
no. It's I know him. He's a friend from work.
Yeah, it's fine. I know. I'm friends with my silverware too. It's okay.
Well, let's have some food and then figure out what we're gonna do with these stupid guards.
Yeah, I figure we can either fix them correctly or just get them to bribe us instead.
I mean, what are the terms of the contract?
Fix them to a reasonable degree. Actually, it was something about addressing the corruption.
So, do we think that means getting rid of the corruption?
Probably.
I think if it benefits Norma, then it's a win. That's the aim of Norma is to benefit Norma.
I see.
Actually, I guess it would depend on who hired us, which would have been the town of Lilton. So it would have been to their degree of satisfaction.
I think we should just find him, take him to, I guess, a local magistrate. If they don't want to do anything with him, hang him. And then new guards won't.
That sounds a little drastic.
Oh, I was going to be
That's what
way
makes
more
sense.
drastic than that.
I used to be a guard here, guys.
Yes, but
I mean, I don't like them. Fuck.
Did you take bribes?
No.
we need to hang you.
Oh, then we wouldn't have
Oh,
you.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Problem solved.
true. Okay.
Let's get hanging.
Well, hold on.
Wait, we need to kill at least one of
I
these
fucking
dudes.
love this party.
You can't give us like more or less unlimited, like do what you want. People tend to back off and not expect us to go to town on it. Literally.
I was hoping it would happen.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to do hanging right away. It's just an option. I was thinking of that as if the local magistrate was just, oh, they're fine, they're doing nothing, and it turns out they're getting paid by them as well, and then just, we are mercs, justice to our own hands.
Well, yeah, that's a fair point. We'll just hang on to that one then.
We need to kill Eric in order for Yasser to give us the store.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so we do have to kill someone.
At least one. I mean, we could make that a message to the other guards, like, "Hey,
Well, yeah, why don't we
quit
make him
taking bribes."
the
and then-
fall guy?
Yeah, we'll just pick them out and be like, get them all together and be like, stealing is bad, corruption is bad. This is what happens, and then I'll chop them up in front of everybody. It'll be great.
Yeah.
And then do we ask him to pay us money?
In this case, do you think it's not better to,
Yeah.
in the eyes of the town and the law, make it as if it's, done properly and that the citizens could feel better, but also at the same time get your murder on?
Well, you see,
I could
there's
put him on
everything
like.
we do is the right way.
That's true, man. Good quotes, Yogurt. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. I've been working on them.
I can't argue with that.
I mean, if you want to make it official looking, I can put him on a stump and then bend him over, and then we can say, you're so bad, and then I'll chop his head off. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, if
Beheading
we
also
involve
works,
the
yeah.
town, we
Oh,
just
yeah.
have the town narc on the guards. If they ever ask for a bribe, just go, hey, tell us. And we'll kill them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Keep them in
my,
line for a
my
while.
whole point is, we're not like being spied on, right?
No, we're in a dark corner, by the way.
Yeah.
We're in the darkest corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. The darkest, dankest corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick look around. Okay.
Sure.
This is-
Make a perception check. It does not appear that anybody is taking any particular interest in your group. You kind of get the impression that everybody here is just kind of minding their own business and, trying to make it obvious that they're minding their own business.
So, why don't we get Eric? We have bribed him. When we first came here, we paid Eric off. We don't need more proof than that. We can go up.
No,
we can find
we have
Eric
him.
and say, "Hey, look, we're here to stop the bribery, and we know for a fact that you accept bribes." And then take him to a town square. Message to other guards.
That's awesome.
And at
I'm
the same
I'm
time,
down for that.
we proclaim to the town square, if you find more guards who do not live up to their role, please let us know. Joe, are you okay with this? You know some of these men? Do you think they would respond well to this?
Out of character, I'm trying to see if I knew that particular character. I thought I
You did, but you
Kinda.
didn't particularly like him.
yeah, that's what I thought.
You guys ran in different circles, and you always kind of thought he was shady.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't really care. He's kind of always been on the bad side of things. So as long as justice is served.
Oh, I have another question for you, Joe. Would other guards know who you are and trust your word then?
Maybe some of them. It's been 2 years or so.
The old guard definitely would.
Old
Maybe
guard.
not the younger ones.
Well, then I think we have a very good plan.
Do we want to inform the magistrate before we start killing the guards? Guard.
We got
Probably.
rings, baby.
I think we should inform the magistrate after.
Just as a politeness thing. Oh, after. Yeah, that asserts our authority. I like
Exactly. We deliver justice so that justice is known, and then we'll let them know.
that. Okay, we should get a little sign made up that just says no more corruption, and then we'll go over to the magistrate's place and see if there's a good place for, displaying a body. We'll hang it on him after we kill him. And we'll, this place has got a town square, right?
Several.
Oh, like a market square, like
Yeah.
crowded.
Yep. In each district, there's one large kind of square where everybody kind of hangs out. There's like
Probably
a
this
residential
district,
district. There's a shops district, and then there's another one with basically like warehouses and shit like that. Storage, basically. 3 distinct areas of town, essentially. And each one does have a large square.
Okay, so we go tomorrow morning to the guard post, I guess?
Yeah.
Great. I've got a sack and some manacles to transport him.
I also have some manacles.
We're so official.
I got some rope.
Yeah,
Do we
good
need
at
rope?
this.
I
I
have
have
a
some
bed.
extra
always
rope
use-
as well, so we can
always
we
use
tie
rope.
him up.
Yeah, hands and feet and rope.
And double man.
Well, I guess we're gonna spend the rest of the night eating and drinking.
Okay. Unless there is any other RP or revelry you would like to get up to, speak now.
I'm gonna practice in my room, summoning a weapon and striking downwards. Like an executioner, and then I'm just summoning different weapons to see like what's got the good feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah, shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you to decide what feels the best. But yeah, you practice in your room. Anybody else?
I would quickly summon a Lauren once and be like, so am I, like, you're literally
Thunderborn.
here now? Sorry, a Thunderborn, yeah. You're literally here now, you're not upstairs, so, like, are you in the middle of the battle if I summon you? Like,
What form?
probably a Warhammer.
Okay. So you summon a Warhammer, radiant energy, all of that. And you hear, "Hey, I'm back."
Hey, so, question for you.
Yeah.
When I summon you,
Uh-huh.
what happens to you up there?
Well, I was in the middle of talking with somebody when you did it last time, but apparently I just go blank.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
They're talking to me, and then wall. Nothing.
I'm really sorry. I
No,
don't
it's
mean
fine.
to do it on purpose. I didn't know.
That's all good.
Okay.
Now that I'm bonded, they kind of know what's up. If I just go blank, they know something's up.
All right. Okay. Thank you very
Yep.
much. Well, you know that if I ever just dismiss you, you know that it's not like a.
Oh, yeah, no,
Go
it's cool.
away.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, it's
cool.
cool.
All right, night, man. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
oh, hey,
dismiss it.
just
Oh,
disappears.
I summon it back.
Hey, I'm back.
You were saying something?
Yeah, just to let you know, if you ever drop me, I disappear.
Thank you.
So you can't, like, use me to wedge open a door and then, like, take your hand off of me. I will disappear.
Okay.
Yep.
There might be time. I'm gonna warn you. Fair warning right now. There might be times where I might drop you, and pick you up several times in a row, much like right now.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm getting my steps in.
All right.
Yeah,
Dismiss.
disappears.
Weirdest fucking magic.
Hey, man, you're the one that wanted to be a celestial hexblade.
Yeah. What can I do?
Yeah. There's details with that. I'll PM you later. Okay. Anybody else got anything that they want to do for the night? All right. Everybody makes their way to their bedrooms and gets a full night's rest. You guys all wake up the next day feeling refreshed, ready to take on the world. Make your way downstairs, and the bartender's got a breakfast, just about ready to go. Couple of minutes of waiting, and he serves the breakfast. As you guys start digging in, you notice a small but yet regal appearing young girl step in through the front doors, and she kind of like chin up, back straight, kind of looks around before she notices you guys in the booth where you are, and just haughtily makes her way over to you, and without even asking, just grabs something like bacon or something off of the tray in the middle of the table and sits down and goes, "So, when do we leave?"
Well,
We got a public forum to visit before we make our way out of town, and we need to send a letter.
All right. Am I accompanying you there, or are you shooing me off till a later time?
I see nothing wrong with that.
So, I
Of
have a
which
question
there
for
was
you,
options there.
young child.
The name is
Have
Taylor.
you, Taylor? Yes, of course. Have you ever been to an execution before?
2.
Okay. There
Yes.
may be an execution in our docket this morning.
Oh, cool. Anybody I know?
Maybe. I don't know. You're from this town?
Not originally, but yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, maybe. Entirely possible.
Well, all right then.
What's your last name?
Let me pull up my note. Hold on. Garen.
Just checking.
She just sits down and just starts making, like, fending for herself, just grabbing food off the plate. You kind of get the impression that she hasn't eaten because she's just like, almost like a scavenging child. Like, she takes food and then, like, holds it in her hand and then dainty bites.
I'm just gonna keep pushing food in front of her.
As you guys are eating your breakfast, you start getting to the end of your breakfast when finally a familiar-looking guard steps through the front door, takes his helmet off, and wipes sweat off of his brow, and comes over and goes, "Well, that's a mission done. I shall require payment, please, sir."
Well,
Report, man.
Oh, right. Well, there was a homeless man that came and peed on the building. Aside from that, there was no singing, carousing, music of any kind, weird noises, or otherwise unexplained phenomena aside from the homeless man.
I'll give him 3 gold out of my pouch. Can you're a guard in this town? You still keep your finger on the pulse. You know things.
Well, I go to work.
That's fair. Do you happen to know if any of the other guards are taking in some money on the side?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Cool. There's going to be a public forum today over in the market district. Tell the guards to spread the word for them to pay attention.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Hey guys, I got an idea. Just in case this ghost thing isn't settled, do we want to leave just 5 gold pieces with this guy to keep an ear to the ground for us? Because we'll be passing back through here on our way to Norma, right? And we can figure out if the contract is actually satisfied.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, are you okay with that? We will.
Yeah, I still get to do my normal work, right? And this is just above?
Yeah, you just keep your ear to the ground.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can do that. That doesn't seem hard at all.
Okay, it's $5 when we get, or 5 gold when we return.
Sure. Yeah, I can handle that.
Be about between 2 weeks and 2 10-day.
Oof. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a long time. You guys going on a long trip?
Maybe.
Oh. After realizing nothing more is forthcoming, he's... Well, all right then. Sure. Not a problem. I will keep my ear to the ground.
Oh, hey, do you happen to know who's posted at what guard post?
I didn't... No, I did look at the... Yeah, there's like 80 or 90 guards. I don't know every single posting, but I did get a look at the sheet when I checked where I'm going to be posted at tomorrow. So, I know a couple of people and where they're going to be.
Do you know where Eric's going to be posted today?
Eric. Younger man or older guy? There's 2.
About 30.
Ah, yeah, okay, the younger one. Yeah, he should be, Westgate?
That's where we saw him last time. That's
It's
good.
usually his preferred duty. Some guys, they like to always work the gates. Some guys like to walk the streets. Some guys like to, hang out in front of shops. I'm kind of like I'll float around and fit whatever needs to be because, I don't like doing the same thing every day.
Well, come by the market square today. It'll be a hell of a show for you. Here's 1 extra gold thank you for the information on Eric.
Oh, no problem.
It'll come in very handy, and I hope you're not a person with a conscience. Cheers.
I do have a conscience. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, thank you for the gold. Around what time? Because I was thinking I might go to bed, but I can do that first and then go to bed later.
You can hear about it secondhand. It's okay.
Well, what's happening?
Oh, it'll be fine. You'll hear all about it.
Okay, if you say so. All right, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in 2 weeks or 10 days, somewhere in that range. All right. Well,
good morning to you too.
and good night. And he leaves and puts his helmet back on and walks out the front door.
Cool. So we got a tip. We can finish breakfast and go to the West Gate. Anybody else got stuff to do today?
Yes, I have just one question.
You, the small one in the front?
Are we killing one of his friends?
He didn't say they were friends.
Just observing. Sorry. Carry on. Claudio, I think they're gonna kill one of his friends.
Don't say any of our plans or our motivations too loudly. We tend to operate very securely. It's in your and Claudio's best interest.
Right.
Push more food.
That was subtle. I liked it.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Breakfast finishes up, and you guys head out of the tavern to enact your plan. How would you like to go about doing that?
I guess we go find him first, eh?
Yeah, I was thinking about suggesting that he just comes quietly, and then we just take him to the place, and then announce what we're doing, with no warning.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
As you guys were having breakfast, it appears that, what's his name? I can't find it in my notes real quick, but the familiar guard you were just talking to, the one that you guys hired, since you asked him to spread the word with the guards, about half an hour later, after he left, when you guys finished your breakfast, you go standing outside. You see the guard is significantly less present in this area than when you arrived. It appears that perhaps the word is spreading, and the guards may be meeting at the square.
Maybe we should tell the magistrate first.
I liked your original plan. It was bold, Like, we make the decisions and then we tell people later. I like that. I mean, the guard folds every time we walk past them.
I mean, maybe we should at least have the magistrate present. Maybe not.
That's a good idea.
To even further cement our position. Yeah.
You're going to be the one talking, right? Doing a lot of the talking.
Do I need to write a speech or something?
I don't know. The holy man's been pretty good about it.
It's true.
Do it?
How about I arrest him and you do the speech?
We can tag team it. I'm perfectly fine with that.
But I would like to kill him as like a religious thing.
Sure, absolutely.
Well, if you want to do that, here, I can give you a little something.
Life's more...
Cast enhance ability, charisma on you.
Doesn't that only last for an hour? Yeah.
1 hour, yep.
Oh shit, do it quickly then.
Alright, let's
go.
Let's fucking go get him.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the
2d6?
West Gate. Eventually you come to the main West Gate where you see Eric, mid-30s, small beard, sitting up on the parapet above the gate. And he's looking outside the wall as you guys approach.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Mhm.
I'm gonna walk up to Eric with Scratch beside me.
Okay,
Like,
so are
you
you
know,
like
doing-
climbing the ladder to go up on the parapet, or are you just?
Oh, I
yelling at
didn't
him
know
from
what's a
down below?
parapet.
Like a wall
Oh,
that you can
I
walk
didn't
on.
ladder.
Think castle wall.
Hey,
But
Eric.
it's only about 15 feet high. Yeah. He just
Hey,
looks
Eric.
back and goes, "Oh, hey, welcome back."
Can I have a word?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, not a problem. Just kind of points over towards another guard. You got this? And he's like, "Yeah, I got it. Go. Just come back soon. I'm gonna have to piss pretty quick. I can already feel it coming on." Yeah. All
It's
right,
off the side of the wall.
dude, that's nasty. Fuck
You're
is
right, I'm
wrong with
sorry.
you?
I don't know.
And he glances down and sees your ring and goes, "Yeah, maybe I'll just piss off the wall." Eric kind of climbs down the ladder and walks over to you and goes, "So, what can I do for my friends?"
Have you heard about the meeting in the town square?
Yeah, little scraggly guy came over and mentioned it. We're on wall duty, so we couldn't go. But
Well,
I could take a break, I
I-
guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I was hoping you would come be a guard of honor with us for the local magistrate.
Make a persuasion
Scratch
check.
is visibly excited.
A persuasion?
Persuasion, please.
Oh no. Oh no, 14.
Okay, you have enhanced ability on you too, isn't it? Or is that on Scratch?
That's advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
14.
Okay, 14.
Bad roll. So the +5 too.
So he just kind of looks at you for a second and just goes, "Yeah, all right. I don't know why me though." And he like turns with you to walk with you, and he's just like,
Well,
I mean, I know we're friendly. We've only met a couple of times, but this seems like a pretty big thing, and I'm just a lowly guard, you know?
you were a big help with us on our last trip here, and the local magistrate asked who in the local city watch would be someone that they could have up with us on stage during the announcement, and we just had to recommend you.
Wait, Judge Orally specifically is going to be giving me a commendation?
I don't actually know what his name was, and I don't. Oh, okay, sure, absolutely. I don't recall mention of a commendation, but I wouldn't rule that out.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is all taking place as you guys are walking back
Yeah.
towards the main square, by the way. And he just goes,
I guess we're picking up
did you
the
ever catch
magistrate
up with...
first.
Oh, okay. Did you guys ever catch up with Blerick?
Blerick. Yeah.
He was the one you guys were asking about last time I was
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. It was a shame about his manor back there. We walked past it this trip. It was a dreadful shame.
Yeah, he said he had to burn it down and get out of town or something.
Of course.
Yeah. So now we're just supposed to send his stuff to his new location, I guess. I don't know.
Where's his new location?
What's that?
Nothing. I'm not actually there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
At this point in time, I think we all would be.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he'd
'Cause
be
we're all
walking with you
together.
guys as a group.
Oh, okay.
No, Jackerson raises a great point. We'd love to know where he's hunkered down again.
He said he went to
Dear
Helenka.
Cool. I'm gonna write that down.
I don't know if that's true. Like, you know him, he's kind of shifty.
He is very shifty.
Yeah. I just got letters, Ravens showing up here saying, "Hey, if you get any more confiscated goods, send them to my place in Helenka." So, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. That's great work on your part. Truly great work.
Yeah, no worries. No
I
worries,
guess
no
we
worries.
would pick up the magistrate.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the magistrate's building. You see a sign outside that has a gavel and what appears to be like a hanging noose engraved on a sign, and it says, "Her Eminence, Judge Orally Tosskettle."
I would like to go in alone.
Okay. As you go to walk, Eric steps up beside you and says, "Oh man, this is exciting."
Oh, you stay with me. Hang back for me.
I'm just gonna go get her. We'll be right back out. There's no need.
Oh, right,
to
you're doing
all
it in
of
the
us run.
square. Yeah. I totally forgot. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm excited. You
No
know, it's
worries.
not every day.
Me too.
Oh, man, I really wish. Can I have like 10 minutes to go have a shower, like, or something, real quick, and just get the stink off?
I've walked inside.
Yeah, you're
gonna
already
walk-
inside. He's talking to
I'm gonna walk
Scratch.
behind him. I'm gonna walk behind him and put my hand on his shoulder. Oh, Eric, it's been a long time.
He just turns around and goes, "Jumbo?
Yep.
Shit. Where'd you go to?"
You know, I flashed the ring.
He's like, "No shit."
Yeah, these are my buddies, and then throw my arm around Scratch.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I never would have thought you'd get out of this shithole. You were saying it all the time, but you fucking did it. Good for you.
Yeah. Well, you know, just don't worry about the shower. Just
Yeah. All
come
right.
with us in a little bit. You know, it'll be great.
Sure. Yeah. No, dude, I'm excited. It's awesome to see one of us make it. You know, like. This job just beats you down and beats you down and beats you down. And, like, look, now I'm getting a commendation, maybe a promotion. Maybe I'll be guard captain by the end of the day. You don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe they're going to make me new mayor. I don't know. I'm just saying, sky's the limit here. I'm thinking big picture.
Laying it on thick, huh?
He's got aspirations. I'm just going by his character sheet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And, he just kind of looks back at you and just, fuck, man. You think they're hiring? You think I'd make it? Like, if this doesn't work out, like, clearly, you know, I'm getting a promotion or something now. So,
Yeah, don't worry about it. This will definitely work out.
all right. Cool.
Yeah, man. Today's about you.
Well, this is sweet, guys. Inside, deck, you enter and you see a fine but not ostentatious small sitting room with a kind of middle-aged halfling woman sitting at a desk. And as you walk in, she kind of puts some spectacles on and looks up and goes, "Hello.
Are you
can I do for you?"
Judge? I already forgot the name. Orlai?
Orly Tosskettle. Yes, that is correct."
Yes. I am from the Normal Merco. We have a contract to fix the corruption in the city
Yeah,
of Watch.
no, I contracted you. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That was
well.
pretty quick.
We
I mean, it
wanted
only took a week
to
or
come
two.
and get you. Let you
Oh.
know that we have a guard who is
Right.
indeed corrupt. That we are planning on using as a message for the remaining guard. That way, you don't have to potentially restaff the entire guard.
Okay.
One thing,
Hmm.
they don't know that they're going to their execution. And so, mum's the word until we get there.
Sorry, come again?
Well, we're sending a message,
Right.
so we're going to execute him in front of the rest of the guards. A strong
Yeah,
message.
that sounds completely reasonable.
Strong message.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean,
But again, this guard does not know that they are walking to their execution.
right, okay.
So,
What's the plan then? I
um,
presume that you came to get me and then we're going to go do this thing, and what does he
Correct,
know?
he knows that there's a gathering in the town square, which there is,
Right?
that he is wanted on stage with us and the magistrate. And that's it. That's all I've told him. Anything else he says is his own mind's concoctions.
All right. When does this take place?
As soon as we get there.
Oh, like now?
Yeah. He's outside. We're fishing.
Outside here?
Yes.
Oh, that's sudden. She just takes a book and closes it and sets it down and goes, "All right." Takes her spectacles off, sets them on the desk, and you can see, like, she's kind of particular. Like, she puts the book down and sets it down, and she takes her glasses off and sets it a precise distance away from the book. And then she grabs, like, a small measuring device and then moves the glasses ever so slightly on the bottom. and then measures the distance from the glasses to one of the quills and ink pots. Yes, okay, that will do. She gets up and kind of brushes herself off, and then walks over to the coat rack and, waddles over and puts the coat on, and then grabs a small hat and puts it on and goes, "Well then, lead the way."
Absolutely, and I'm gonna walk outside.
She walks
And
outside, turns
as I
around,
walk
and
outside,
locks the door behind her.
As I walk outside, I'm gonna be like, "Honor guard, square up." Just trying to put on like a very formal, serious sort of thing, and I'm just gonna look at the other guys and be like,
Yeah, right here.
Joe's probably the only one that knows what this means, and the rest of you are probably just like...
just walk, protect the, just, we walk around the judge in silence in a square.
I got it.
Yeah.
In a square.
In silence.
The judge walks over and is like, "Well, very pleased to meet all of you. You're all mercenaries, I see." She's just kind of glancing over and seeing all the rings. "Well then, let's go. Are you the guard?" And Eric just kind of glanced over. "Yes, ma'am. I am Eric. I've been here many years, and I've never had the chance to meet you yet, Your Eminence. But I've been told great honors are happening today, and
Eric.
I'm to be on... Yes?
Honor guard.
Oh. Yeah, right. My bad. I'm sorry."
And I'm gonna start walking.
Okay, as you guys start walking, the judge just goes, "Wow, he's chatty, hey? Okay." And you guys all make your way to the main square, and this is in the merchants district, which is on the western side of the city. If it's like a pie slice, it's like the western third. And you make your way to the main square in this district, and it is packed. A lot of merchants appear to have closed up shop for the morning.
Jesus.
There's 50 or 60 guards just sitting around, probably 100, maybe 200 random people. All in all, probably a good crowd of 450, 500 people just all milling about. And as you guys all come walking up, you jostle somebody at the back of the row, and they turn around like, "Hey, watch where you're walking, you little fucking..." Sorry. And they just kind of move out of the way, and he smacks somebody in the back of the head, and they're like, "Hey!" And he's like, "Shut the fuck up and move." And everybody just starts making a path. All in all, very quickly. And you all make your way to the center area where you can see next to the large well that's in the center. It's got a kind of a slightly raised platform that's a foot up for when anybody would need to do an audience. You're generally going to be one head above pretty much anybody, but it's not a super raised platform.
Look at that. It's perfect.
I would let everybody else go up first, and then look at Scratch and be like, so, I would let them go onto the stage, and be like, "So, do you want to do the speech before or?"
Honestly, I think you've got this. You could just point to me when you want me to do the deed. I'll get it locked up. I put my hood on, and I get my mask of Kalepna ready. Mm-hmm. My hangman's visage, or my executioner's visage here. I'll get this set up, and you start doing the speech. I'll make sure he doesn't run away, and then you just give me I'll follow the tempo of the speech. I think I'll just know when to do the thing.
I mean, it's gonna be a pretty brief speech, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you got to just cover the key points. Just no corruption. This is what happens, right?
Absolutely.
All right, man, you got this. Oh, also, that deception back at the gate, the whole luring him. I am so proud of you.
I prefer to think of it as persuasion, not deception.
Man, if you weren't already balls deep in Lauren, I would be just trying to get you over on my side.
Again, man, life and death. Life and death. It's two sides of the same coin.
Same cookie, right?
Oh, cookies. All right, cool. I guess we're going to walk onto the stage.
Cool. You guys all step out onto the stage, and
idea what I'm gonna say.
Her Eminence, Judge Orally Tosskettle, starts to address the crowd and says, hello, everybody. You have been gathered here today for this most important occasion. And you see Eric, like, slightly puffed up, and he just nudges Scratch, because you're, like, right there making sure he doesn't run. He just nudges you. He's like, hey, man, this is cool. It's exciting.
This is cool. Hey, Joe, do you want to go ahead and grapple him?
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly walk behind him, and
Sure.
I'd probably just pull out my manacle.
Okay, while you're getting that ready, he just
yeah.
kind of looks over and sees, like, a pack of guards that he's, like, you know, familiar with or whatever, and he just, like, looks at them. He's like, you know, gives them thumbs up and a wave. One of the merchants nearby notices Tosskettle and, you know, brings over, like, a box and sets it down on the stage and puts it towards her, and she steps up onto the box, and now she's, like, height with you guys, or, like, up to your shoulders or so. And she goes, thank you so much. Today, we are brought here by the mercenaries of the Norma Mercenary Company. They have been contracted for a job and have, to this point, almost completed said job and have asked for a word with as much of the town as we could get it gathered. And sorry for the short notice. Thank you all for dropping your things. And with anything else I missed, feel free to take the stage.
Absolutely. Greetings. My name is Deck.
Buddy, did you sneeze?
I didn't, but thank you.
Aww.
Sorry, that was the cutest fucking thing ever. He just sneezed all over the wall.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to wipe that up after we're done.
My name is Deck. This is Scratch, Joe, Yogurt, and Jackerson. We are of the Norma Mercenary Co. Here to fulfill a contract regarding corruption among the guards. Joe, please seize the man behind us.
I quickly slap the manacles on him.
You grab him just as you just hear, wait, what?
We have
Click.
first-hand knowledge that this guard has been accepting bribes while on duty at the city, at the gates, entrances to the city. This is not acceptable, and the punishment for corruption as of today is death.
I'm gonna put my mask on.
Okay. He just, like, he's, like, chained up, and he's just like, wait, no, what? I was following orders.
It's all your Scratch. I kind of, like, nudge him forward a little bit.
He,
So
like,
it's kinda-
stumbles forward, and he's like,
Yeah.
what the?
Whose orders?
Blarick.
I whisper in his ear. That makes sense. Blark was a dickhead. Sorry.
What?
What was that lady's name? That the one that just did the magistrate lady?
The judge?
Judge.
Judge Orly Tosskettle.
Can I borrow that box you're standing on?
She just steps off of it and goes, all yours.
Yeah, we don't have a stump. I'm sorry.
Understood.
I'm gonna point to Joe and just do the. Could you put him down on the box?
Yeah, sorry, I was I'm gonna have to put him down.
Yeah, no strength check needed. You're much stronger. You just force him into the position. He just, with, like, what remains of him, like, accepting defeat, just kind of looks up at you, Scratch, and goes, but we were friends.
He can't see my face. I'm wearing the mask.
Yep.
I'm gonna summon my great axe,
Okay.
but at the last second, I'm gonna change it to my maul.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
All right. Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just roll damage.
God.
Okay. I mean, it's a crit. I mean, he's helpless, so. Yeah, okay. You bring your great axe down, and at the last second, it changes to a maul, and Have you seen Midsummer?
Yes.
That scene is what happens.
Gross. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
You bring the maul down, and his head just paste all over the ground. You see a shocked and startled audience all around you as like the civilians are like,
I'm gonna look out upon the crowd and be like, citizens of the city, keep in mind that while the guards are here to protect you, sometimes they do not. If you can find guards who no longer protect you, bring it to any Norma Merc Co. along with the proof, and justice will be served. And I'm just gonna start walking down off the thing, and I hope that everybody else follows me.
Yeah, I
I
quickly
follow.
follow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang back to the magistrate. Do you want us to bring this with us?
she just looks at you and goes, "No, leave it here. It'll send a better message.
It's a pleasure to meet
Anybody
you.
that missed the
Judge is
display
badass.
might walk by, and well, then they'll see."
I'm
Judge is
gonna-
a hard ass.
I'm gonna turn to the guy that gave the box and go, "Sorry about your box, man."
He just goes, yeah, no, it's fine, I guess.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk off with my boys.
Okay. Taylor is like looking at the body and just kind of kneels down and pokes at the remains of the head for a second.
Get over
That's gross. She like gets up and like walks over to you guys. And it's
Extremely
just like,
gross. I was expecting a head to put on a spike, not a smashed melon.
I really wanted to make an impression.
No, I think you did that.
You did.
agree.
You made an impression on the box too.
Oh yeah.
And on his skull.
Kind of
I
want
mean,
to.
we could gather the
hold
bits
his
and
head
try
on
and put it onto a spear like a
spear.
shish kebab.
No, let's
Yeah,
just
that's kind of what I wanted to do, but not now.
like what the judge said. I think it's a better message like this.
Yeah.
As you guys walk, the crowd gives you a much wider berth. Like everybody's scared to be within like 5 to 10 feet of you, and so they're just like scattering as you guys walk. And the rest of the crowd is like totally in shock.
I have a question. Am I the only really perceptive one in the in our party?
I think you got a couple 15s.
I am 13.
13.
11.
11.
Low.
And I'm wearing
Okay.
a mask too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like
You
two
are
of you
nice.
that are
I
generally
have dark
perceptive.
vision.
I was gonna say because like I feel like Deck's hands would just be like fucking shaking at this point in time, but I don't know if any of you would notice that. So
Oh, okay. They
Actually, it's a
probably
14
wouldn't.
perception. It's a
Oh,
I am
okay.
hand
Oh.
level.
Jackerson might notice
You
your
are hit.
hands shaking a little bit.
Yogurt is a hand level, so he
That's true.
probably.
It might be
Oh, yeah.
bumping his face.
He's just
I'm
like,
really excited.
dude, what are you doing? Dude, come on. Glory! I don't know.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's that's Jason's old character. Yeah. As you walk, a lot of the guards seem to be looking on and kind of just like, you know. And then, like all the other ones, you either can't make out their expression or they seem indifferent. But it seems that most of the guards are like, yeah, okay, yep, that happened.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna
Judge,
take my
sorry.
cleanest hand and pat Deck on the back.
Thank you,
Uh,
Judge. We thank you. Have a great rest of your day. If
Yeah,
you run into
appreciate
more
it.
corruption, let us know. We will gladly come back.
Right. I'll send the rest of the payment to Norma immediately.
Thank you.
Unless you guys are heading back there?
No, we have another stop on the way.
Okay. I will...
Do you happen to have a raven that we could borrow, though?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Yes. Or if you prefer, I sometimes they get lost. I could send it with the next caravan going to Norma with your payment.
Oh, perfect.
A
Absolutely.
letter
That'd
of
be
some sort, I
fantastic.
assume?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Your choice on Raven or with the caravan.
Might as well both. Just
Cover
in case.
both bases. That makes sense.
Hey Taylor, come here. I'm gonna open my book up and
She just looks at it. Yeah.
take this down. I hand her my book and my quill and my ink.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm getting the names right.
Yep.
To DAC, Ghost contract, and guard contract.
Yep.
Guard contract fulfilled. We suspect ghost contract fulfilled, but plan on returning to follow up to ensure completion of job. We are departing from here to Zizith on a.
Do you have this written down, by the way? Because you're going way faster than I'm typing.
I'm just freeballing
Okay,
it.
good. Hold on 1 sec. Guard contract fulfilled. We suspect ghost contract fulfilled. We will return to confirm, and that's where I got.
We will return to confirm completion of contract.
When back in Lilton.
When returning to Lilton in approximately 10 days.
Okay.
It's only 3 or 4 days to get there, right?
Yeah, should be.
It's like 6 to 8 days to get back to Lilton.
Probably.
Okay, so call it a 10-day, just in case.
Okay.
I'm going to say all that out loud to her and then look around at the guys. Is there anything to add?
Sure.
Nah, you good.
No, you're
Sounds
good.
All sounds great.
As Dak missed all of it.
I'll form a dagger in my hand
Okay.
and cut the page out
Okay.
and hand it to the magistrate.
Okay. The magistrate looks at it and goes, "Wow, this is excellent writing. Where did you learn?" And Taylor just looks up at her and goes, "My father." The magistrate just looks at her like expecting more and just goes, "Okay, well, if anybody shall need me, I will be in my office doing my job. Thank you. That was an exciting morning.
Welcome.
I'll
You know
make
else is an
sure
exciting morning?
I'll make sure this gets copied. One goes with the caravan, one goes with the birds. Sorry. What else is exciting?
Thunderbucks.
What is a thunderbucks?
It's a drink that you can have in the morning, and it helps you wake up.
Is this related to the magical bean water of waking that
Yes,
mercenaries
it
have been
is,
peddling?
It is. It's fantastic.
And it's called thunderbucks.
Well, it's both.
I'm confused. Is the drink called thunderbucks or is the...
Well, so for now, it is currently the Magic Beans of Waking.
Okay.
But we're working with the creator for potentially a shortened version called Thunderbucks. It's
I assume you're franchising.
yes.
Hmm.
Exactly.
See
we are
me when you
franchising.
want to get the paperwork in order, and I'll make sure it's done.
Good to know that you're the right person to come for that.
I am the magistrate.
How do you spell?
Oh,
it? How do you spell?
do we need to come to you for business licenses if we plan to take over one of the shops in town?
Yes, as long as you have the proper paperwork, it should just be a simple stamp, and you're done. But yes, I double as the notary, because that doesn't exist in this world.
Well, thank you. We will definitely be seeing you again.
Yes, well, thank you, and hopefully see you soon. And she goes over and unlocks the door on her building and walks in. What were you asking about the spelling of something, Taylor?
How do you spell her name?
I will copy paste it.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay.
What a weird session.
Raven and Caravan to go to Norma Marco. Okay.
Did you say in the Raven copy that a follow-up copy is potentially coming via Caravan?
She only wrote one, and then Orally is going to copy it and send one with the Raven, one with the Caravan.
Okay. I would ask her to say, like, on the Raven one, let them know that one by land is also coming. And it was just a precaution. And if they get it, to ignore it if they got the Raven.
Okay.
Don't double text.
Yep. Gotcha. Anything else?
I want to follow up with Yizik at the Temple of Kalebna.
Sure. Okay. So you make your way through the merchant district and into the southeastern side of the city. Just on the edge of the merchant district, you find the church to Kalebna in its majestic, dark glory that is. People still avoid it. People still walk on the other side of the street when they walk around it. But you do walk up to it and enter the building, where you see a familiar, I almost called him Torin, a familiar Minotaur with one horn and two different colored eyes.
I'm still wearing my executioner's mask, and I'm assuming I'm covered in blood.
Yeah, he sees you and goes, "Welcome back, Scratch."
Scratch.
Yeah, okay. It's hard to tell with the mask sometimes, but your gait gives you away.
Here on fulfillment of terms.
I heard, yes. Word travels fast. You put on quite a show.
That was the point. Hopefully it sticks. But if it doesn't, I'd be excited to come back.
Right. Just point of clarification, if it doesn't, do you want us to take care of it? Or do you want to take care of it personally?
No. You guys have your own agenda.
Sure. But there's always somebody that needs killing.
Ain't that the truth? I don't want you guys to put us out of business, though.
Fair enough. A man's got to make money.
True. Let me know if you need any help acquiring materials for that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Would you happen to have a... Nah, we can source that. That's fine. I'll let you know. Perhaps if you happen to find a diamond worth, say, 1,000 gold pieces, you let me know.
That sounds about right. Will do.
Yeah. Just curious, are you going to be supplying your own blood or somebody else's blood?
Oh, my blood, definitely.
Okay.
Buckets,
good.
if need be.
Sure. I would recommend don't do it all at once. You could die. Maybe start the bloodletting a little bit and do a little bit at a time. Keep it in jars. You know, that makes for a spooky atmosphere. If anybody was to come into your house and try and rob from you and they just see jars of blood everywhere, they might think, maybe not this house.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
I assume you're not having this conversation near us.
I assume you guys are put off enough by the temple that it's kind of distracting and that I can just have like a really murky medium conversation here that isn't 100% clear.
Well, there's always
Jackerson would be with you. Jackerson's not turned off by it at all. He's just in there.
Probably yogurt too.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around.
Oh yeah, you're a member of the church.
He walks inside past a door. Ah! Yep, nope. Okay, I know what's in that room.
Wow, the architecture of this place is wonderful.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's mid-century modern.
Yeah.
Meta note: are you making a similar, whatever the fuck they're called, simulacrum?
Simulacrum?
What would give you that idea?
Simulacrum, isn't that?
So Yizik just
I'm not
kinda
making
goes,
anything.
Yeah, I mean, we'll obviously let you know if we need anything. The diamond is going to be the hardest thing to source. So if you could, if you see it.
The hardest?
Yeah. Ha. Yes, because diamonds are hard. I see. Clever. Clever joke. No, if you happen to find one, great. If not, we'll put the word out.
Yeah, if I can't find one, then I'll get you the money.
Okay, yeah, we can make it work.
Last thing, we need the deed to the store.
Oh, yeah. Opens up his robe. Which one was it?
The owner's name was Helga.
Okay. Puts a page back, pulls out another one, puts it back, pulls out another one. There you go. Helga's deed.
Oh yeah, it was called Helga's Goods, right?
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, it's this one right here. He just sets it down on the lectern in front of you.
Do you have anybody more competent than Mud to run the store?
We have plenty of people competent. How creepy do you want?
Guys, how creepy do you want the
Not
store owner?
creepy.
Crank it up.
No.
Yeah, I'm whatever.
Just make it
No,
a spooky
this is-
store.
This is the first franchise for Thunderbucks. Must be welcoming until everybody loves it. And then we
maybe
can
it
crank
starts
the-
really nice and then it gets slowly, darker and darker as people get addicted.
What if we split the difference and we go with
Hold
an
on.
attractive person that also has creepy vibes? Like
What
a
about
hot warlock or sorceress.
what about Aurelie over there? You guys all kind of turn as you see this
Just staring at this random person.
mid-20s halfling woman who's just sitting there reading a book that has absolutely no pictures or writing on it whatsoever. It's just pure black that you can see. And she just looks up and goes, "What?" She's, beautiful. Not the most beautiful person you've ever seen, but I mean, she's a looker. And, she holds herself with a competent kind of approach, and she meets your eyes when you look up at her, and she just goes, "What am I being signed up for now?"
Can you count to 30?
I can count a lot higher than that.
It's a pretty low bar right now.
That's a win in my book. I say yeah.
Mud can't even count to 5. I understand. What do you need me to do?
Just don't
can you-
bargain lower than they ask. Bargain higher.
Right. And we're still selling the regular goods. We're not selling anything under the table.
Well,
Everything
I do have
over the
this, and I pull out 40 pounds. Yeah, 40 pounds of coffee magical beans.
Oh, okay. And she just looks at it and goes, "Oh. Well, I'll have one of the
want
men
some of these,
carry that to the
Jefferson?
store."
Should she sell all the weapons we got, guys?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
All right, I'll go over there and unload them all. Should we kill Mud too? I know he's cool, but he's Mud and he's a goblin. No offense.
Well, I can keep it around for comic relief.
I
Maybe
mean,
we can
he
have him
can.
stand outside the store with a sign.
Oh yeah, I thought you. Amazing.
Mud would
Yeah.
be a great sign twirler
Perfect.
if he ever figures out how to work his arms and legs at the same time. I mean, but
We need to set that up so the other group can find him at some point.
We can have him what if we could send him with the traveling caravan?
I'm just
The
saying,
bean water.
you don't know this, but Team Ananana, no, now it's Ananana. Yeah, their team name was Ananana, but now it's just Ananana. It's Eggman, not Eggman, not Eggman, not Eggman, not Eggman. But one of the not Eggmans died, so now it's just Eggman and not Eggman, not Eggman, not Eggman. Anyway, they are currently traveling west. So,
All right, we need to go do that.
Yeah, we need to get Mud a sign.
all right.
Oh, I can make a sign. I can paint real good.
Oh,
That
yeah.
you can. Okay, well, we'll arrange for this lady to run the store for us. We'll get Jackerson's weapons behind the counter, the beans behind the counter, and Mud with the sign. Am I forgetting anything?
Jackerston, did you want to take some of these beans? I think you did already, but
Yeah, I got some beads inside.
okay.
Yeah.
This reminds me, we should write a letter to the inventor of the beans to set up a supply deal for Thunderbucks.
That's an excellent
yeah.
idea.
Do you,
Should we-
do you-
What town is he in? Isn't he one we're going to?
No, he's in the
He's in the-
Dressy
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I believe you guys.
I should buy a raven so that we can just keep in touch with people.
How ravens work?
Will it know if we're traveling though?
Yeah. Yeah. Birds travel between 2 set points.
That's
Yeah.
true, they do.
Between us and the other place, right?
I know my master had a ring who could send messages to other people.
Mm.
Well, we could
Or
send
that
one
ring's that
to,
I just saying.
We could send one from here to Dressy, and then when they get to Dressy, they they'll read it.
We could just tell him to send it to us at the Norma Marco when we get it on the way back.
Or just send it to our shop.
Also,
Oh,
our
we got a
shop.
shop, yeah.
Yeah, our shop.
Last thing, do we want to keep it named Helga's?
No.
No.
Wait.
Areli says, that's not the last thing.
Oh, we got the dead body in the back we got to deal with, too. I think we should just leave
Oh,
it.
no, we dealt with that.
Oh, okay.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
It was starting to stink.
What is the last thing then?
Well, it's a general goods stores, and now selling Thunderbucks as well. Do we want to issue any other services? She looks knowingly at Scratch.
I think it's probably best they come to the temple for that.
What does she mean, Scratch?
Oh, they want to know if they can, if people can hire hitmen at the store.
Man, that was blunt.
Maybe keep work and pleasure separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Scratch's
thinking.
Hitman Emporium.
No, make them come here for that. We can outsource it later if we end up having our own establishment that's got different disciplines involved.
Sure. Now, the last thing is whether or not you want it to be called Helga's. For what it's worth, I do not have the skin complexion, the age, nor the necessary grumpy attitude to be a Helga. So, whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to say I work there as a managing partner. And, well, I'll expect compensation as such. But I'm not going to be passing myself as Helga.
That's fine.
Just
I was
saying.
thinking just, stick on brand and just call it Thunderbucks.
Like the store is called Thunderbucks and you sell Thunderbucks?
Well, I mean, we sell the magic beans of wakefulness, but
Gotcha.
we make it for people.
So I now
We
have
didn't
to
invent-
make the magical bean water of waking for anybody that comes in?
You just make a big pot in the morning and let it sit there, and then have it like on water or something, or on heat or something, so that it's always warm for people.
Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe some people might like it on ice. We can call that one the Kalepna, and we call the warm one the Aloran.
Right.
Like his thought process is great.
It really appeals to the cooks in this group.
Okay. Whatever you guys want to do.
Oh yeah, when I'm in town too, I'll cook for them. We'll have cook. I'll cook. If I find any apprentices, I might send them your way. You guys good with that? If we have like a little cook inside?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
little
Oh, yeah.
pastries maybe.
Okay.
Baked pastries.
Oh, fuck yeah! You got my
Turns-
cookies.
Turns out Joe's got a weak spot for pastries. I just want a croissant. That's why I left the guard duty. They didn't make croissants.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you know what, guys?
Uh,
If you guys can give me like a 1 day here, I can start fucking cooking and getting everything ready. Are you guys good? Wait 1 more day in town.
Oh well, I mean, I guess it's the client's decision, is it not?
At this point,
Oh,
she kind of just looks up at you while holding the teddy bear like really close to her and goes,
Cookie.
thank you. I don't like this place, like, at all, for the record. He's creepy. She's creepy. He's creepy. This whole place is creepy.
Gave you a
Echoing
cookie.
screams in the background.
Plus, does anybody else hear those screams that happen like every couple of seconds?
Oh
You
yeah.
get used to it.
You really do.
Unfortunately, He's right.
Yizik's just like, yep, pretty much. You don't even hear him after a couple. Not unless you're there, and then you can savor it. She's just
Well.
like, okay.
Let's get
For
going.
what it's worth, can I request bacon if you're doing this whole cook thing? at
Oh
the
yeah,
Thunderbucks?
I'll prepare you a good meal. Eat the cookie. Tastes like honey. Now butter too. Watch me eat it. Makes you feel bad. I like how Jay's muted. It's like
This-
even
No, I wasn't muted. I wasn't muted. She just goes, this, respectfully, is quite possibly
Yeah.
the most absolutely delicious thing I've ever had.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Here, you guys. I can make 2 more. I have 2 more I made. Who wants them?
I have one.
One of them
Oh,
disappears from your hand.
Well,
Oh.
I guess I don't get one. You made the eating sounds first.
She like breaks off a piece and like sticks out to Deck.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no, no,
delicious butter cookies made by Jackerson without sweat.
Mm.
Doesn't even need it.
Doesn't need it anymore. He's
Yeah, now he's got butter.
He's figured out what salt is on his own, and also butter. Anything
like to
anybody
send-
wants to do before we call the session?
Yeah, I'd like to send that Raven off to what's his nuts? Asking
To the Dressy Mercenary Company. Gotcha.
Yarick,
Yarick. Yep.
Yarick the Tinkerer. To potentially set up a bulk buying deal of his magic beans, wakefulness.
Okay, hold on. Type out what you want it to say, and
Sure.
I will add that to my notes, and we can go from there. Anybody else got anything?
Do we know how? I guess it's kind of a question for Jason gets back. Like, because I gave him, I think, 10 pounds. Like, how much will that make for him so we can kind of get an estimate? Because, like, if we buy them in 50-pound bags, will that last for whatever?
Fuck, logistically, I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. Jason's
10,
back
10
though.
pounds of coffee. Like,
That's a lot.
That's a lot,
What?
yeah. Especially it's like coffee beans. So it's
Yeah,
not
that's the
ground,
bean by
yeah.
itself, not ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be the same weight ground up, but still, 10 pounds is a lot of fucking coffee beans.
I was just curious to like see how much we should ask for.
Yeah.
Kind of want to slowly build it up.
Well, you guys can figure that out and put it in the note. And, yeah. Anybody else got anything else before the end of the session?
Oh, were we staying one extra day? Sorry, I had to get up for a second. So I can
Undetermined.
make pastries and cookies.
We'll be picking up with you guys literally standing inside the temple to Kolebna next week, so you guys have a week to discuss on what you want your plans to be. Cool. Cool. Well, if there's nothing else, that was amusing. If anybody has any episode titles, put it in the Discord
Who's
chat.
a dirty
I'm
axe?
Who's a dirty
Who's a
ass.
dirty axe?
Yeah. There, I was leaning personally
Yep.
with, hey guys, I might be getting a commendation or something like that, because that would be great.
Jesus
pretty good.
grim.
Yeah. Also, I just gotta say that whole fucking thing with Eric was fucking hilarious.
I was so proud of your character. You were lying through your teeth for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't think I said anything that was a direct lie.
Nope.
No, you just led him
Yeah.
on, and it was
I never
so
lied.
vague.
Yeah.
So I rolled his insight. It was a 13, and he's got a
Ooh.
-1.
Oh.
Pretty,
I have a +5 to persuasion, and I
Yeah.
rolled a 12.
Yep. It was your guidance that pushed it. So, because like I said,
Yeah,
13
same.
minus 1, he rolled a 12. So,
Thing.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, consider checking out the Twitch stream. Join the chat. Talk to us and stuff. If you're watching this on Twitch, Twitch Prime, it's free. As long as you have Amazon Prime, just link it, and then you can subscribe to any stream, like this one, for free. If not, just watching supports us. Thank you. And stick around for a minute after we go here and watch some ads. That's helpful too. Tell your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Tuesday game of Rain, and see what that group does. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got. See you later.
Stream his name so you know he's paid attention,
I love it! He's just gotten used to it.
right?
Hey, cat! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... I was figuring I might as well, but